throw him off his feet.
Oh, okay. Camera's on, everyone. Let's do this.
All right. Put else on? Put on some clothing.
I've called you back home now.
I am, thank you. But I've got my brother with me now. He's taking him, and now he's with me. You might see him stroll past the chair now and then.
Fucking hell, you got like the curtains wide open on your face.
I told you, like I couldn't find any angle, and my face is just.
I think
Just
I've
close them.
So with Cord having the twin and with him not hearing something, so he just swaps out his twin and we don't notice.
Oh, I wonder if I can get him to the camera.
I think they have a different haircut, so he will have to get a haircut first, right?
Alright, he should be here.
They look pretty similar. Oh, there's the
Well,
dog.
I fucking imagine, Tony.
Wait, what the fuck?
Okay, wait, what the fuck?
There he is. It's alright, boy.
Wait, could you say something else? Because he sounded like you. What
hold
the
up.
fuck?
Speak up, then.
Hiya, you there?
No. No.
Oh my god!
You do sound the same.
Dog wants to say hello too.
That's so funny.
He's got
Say hello.
he's got the better tash though.
Hello.
You know what? That's the motherfucker that was on Cord's keyboard when he asked odds go where, evens go where.
Yeah, exactly right.
Guy has a twin, but he looks nothing like him.
Oh, he does, right?
Yeah.
He's got a twin?
Yeah.
Wait, did I live under a rock? Why am I finding out now? Jesus.
I'm sure you know this.
Or something.
I don't. I actually
No,
do
he's
not.
his twin's called Oliver.
Please no.
That's news
I'll-
to me.
Oliver Twist and Guy Fawkes. That's what they're named after.
Oh.
But that's quite funny. That's very cute, actually.
That's interesting because my dad named me and my brother after like the black and white TV show Laurel and Hardy. He was Stan and I was Oliver. If you know that, if you know Laurel and Hardy, that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get over it. Oliver Twist and Guy Fawkes. That's a cute old story and a literal terrorist.
Guy's parents are like proper like.
Proper
they're push.
what? Terrorist? What are you trying to say?
No, they're like just proper. Like his
okay, I know what
his
you mean.
mum's family are really religious, and she's like very posh and she's well spoken. She doesn't swear. She's very knowledgeable about.
She must have been devastated when he brought you.
Well,
Wow.
she came here and visited us, and then
You're terrible.
Sorry. It's just
Apologize to her immediately, you
it's
fucking idiot.
it's a
Sorry.
joke, but it's
not wrong. I've got an awful mouth.
yeah, no, it's like
Very
the
well behaved, Tony, around people. Don't listen to that guy.
it's like the typical upper class guy picks up just a girl from somewhere. She got like a very
Hello?
country voice.
All right, that's a bit too far.
What? It's literally a
I'm
trope.
I ain't just a girl just from somewhere. Come
Well,
on.
obviously, but like I'm talking about like the trope of just one
Guy
person
was
from like
courting me for a long fucking time. Let me tell you.
yeah,
Yeah, I know of that.
with good reason.
Dax, you made me actually mad. I want to throw hands.
I mean, don't forget, last time we tried that, we did -1 damage.
Like I'm sure you've seen like several different TV shows that all have an episode where like the posh boy brings his girlfriend home, and
I
the
don't think
parents are
Guy
just
is a
like,
posh boy though, but his
yeah,
his
guy
parents are
isn't,
just
but brings
like-
them back to the posh parents.
Yo, anybody
Fucking
else
hell.
who wants to see Plet beat up Dax? I'd be totally down.
Yeah,
for that.
me.
I wouldn't even need to pay for that. I'd love to see that.
Well,
I would pay for that. Like I
Mm.
said,
I'm kind
I
of sad
will
it didn't
pay
happen
to
when
see
we
that.
all met up.
I'm not an aggressive person, guys.
Says you running across the house
Alright.
shouting at me to apologize. No, you're not aggressive. It's all plat.
Rude.
Can I roll for insight?
Actually, well, anyway, everyone knows this fucking trope in movies and
Yeah,
everywhere,
it's a
but
fun
like
trope.
that's not the fucking case.
When she's speaking, his mum's speaking all like proper and everything, and she comes in with her northern voice. Yeah, that's literally the trope. Like,
His dad's northern. His dad's from Yorkshire, but
okay.
They're literally-
he doesn't have a Yorkshire accent anymore. He sounds
Oh, does he
southern.
not?
And they're both like his dad is. I don't know about his mum too much, but his
Well,
dad is insanely
foreign ear-
intelligent.
To the foreign ear, Tony, you sound very proper as well.
Tony doesn't even sound that as if
I'm
she's from
serious.
Manchester sometimes, by the way.
No, Tony sounds
So-
fine.
I think
with a very
like-
little British accent. Yes.
I do not speak like this, Scappy. Okay.
Ooh, but
Ooh.
you know,
Ooh,
Tony.
new character in the making right there. Ooh.
But that is how
I don't
Noel
s-
imagines you speak. Like,
I do not say bath. I say bath.
The way you speak is amazing, and I love it. And
No, do the
if that's
proper one.
proper northern, well, hell fucking yeah! I
yeah,
love
it's awesome.
northern
I
accents.
love Tony's voice.
I
No,
think
you gotta sound like Jon Snow.
my northern accents are like softened. It's a bit more
Yeah.
northern now, but when I was at uni, it was like it
Mhm.
was minimal because I was friends with a lot of Southerners, and I just pick up accents really easily. So. And I went back
Makes
home, and
sense.
everyone was like, "What the fuck's happened to your voice?"
Yeah, no, I feel that as well because I've got some colleagues on my new team who are like heavy Valley's accent, and I find myself starting to talk a bit more like them when I'm around them as well. So I know exactly what you mean. Where you like your accents just changes that little bit depending on who you're around.
Yeah.
I actually have a hilarious accent in Dutch. But you will never know because you don't speak Dutch.
You have a cute accent in English.
True.
It's because I hang with you guys.
True, isn't it?
Mhm.
I don't really have an accent in Bulgarian.
I didn't have an accent. All you guys have accents. So.
There you go.
Hey guys, you know Shift's from South Africa?
What? But he's white.
No.
Go!
Hey, you fucking went there. I just doubled down.
No, no one went there.
We all
Literally
laughed
just
though.
you.
Yeah.
We all fucking
Uh.
laughed, which is worse.
It's a funny
Actually, Shift, is there more
Is
white
sh-
or black people in South Africa?
black.
Black people.
Okay.
It's like yeah. Who are the true? No, I'm not okay. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's
You're gonna go down a dark path then.
let's keep your right wing mouth closed, Scuffy.
But who's the true majority? Yeah, okay. That's what that's the most innocent way of saying it.
All right, stream's been on this whole time, by the way. Let's get started.
Nice.
All right.
It's called
No,
humor.
Dax, I don't want to see micro penis.
Tony, it's been on for like
I
5
can't
minutes.
believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what that is? I couldn't see it.
Put it away.
Catch. Okay.
All right, you guys ready to start?
I need to stop.
Sure.
Yeah, get your tweezers and put it away.
Ale, you there? I just haven't heard your voice in a bit.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll just silence
Your mic
me.
is a little sort of like breaking up a little. Does ever?
He's got the fan on his face.
Oh, he's a hot boy.
He has an air
Is it
conditioning
warm,
in
guys?
the background. He
Oh, no,
has
but by definition, I'm not currently Dax.
he has 5 3D printers going on as well.
Yeah, he's brought an AC just to keep his 3D printers on. It's not even hot in his room normally.
Yeah. He's printing water cooling for his air conditioning.
How's the weather in France?
It's all right. Today was nice. Went to the beach, 23 degrees.
Oh
lovely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
that for you.
living the life.
It's heating up again for us next week, apparently.
Yeah, but
Snoopy?
here as well. But it's like, it's all right.
Snoopy went to the beach.
You say it's all right,
Yeah,
but I'm
of
looking at
course.
like Weather forecast for France is like 34, 35.
Are you
Well,
close
it's
to the
going to
Dutch
32.
border?
No, the Dutch border is not even attached to France. So
Is it not? What the fuck?
no, we have Belgium in between.
Oh,
Bro.
Belgium's. Everyone forgets Belgium exists. I literally have a friend from there, and everyone forgets that it exists.
Holy fuck, Dax! It really shows that you exited Europe.
Yeah,
No,
this is
come
very
on. It's
American of you.
Education's gone downhill.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Angie.
Oof.
Everyone in the UK forgets Wales exists.
exactly. I'm saying it's one and the same. All right.
But yes, Snoopy went to the beach. She was very happy. I went swimming with him. It was fun.
That's very cute. Right, let's get started. Okay. Last we left off, the Wayward Wanderers entered the city of modern Sula, capital city of the Demwell Dominion. Whilst they took a while choosing how they would enter the city, they eventually landed just outside of the city's gates and walked through. After being minorly frisked up by the guards, they determined that there was in fact some sort of a magical entity surrounding and above the city's wall. It's a good thing that they chose not to fly into the city centre. Pressing on, they discovered just how modern this city actually was, and this was the first time any of them had been there. They looked around at the closely packed, terraced and skyward housing with all manner of bridges and highways connecting them. They also gazed up at the highest bridge across the city and learned of some sort of a train network that connected the city via public transit. Getting their bearings and asking for directions, the group managed to locate their way to Le Pégase Merchant, a magic shop owned and operated by Arnaud, a small little child in dungarees. Regardless, the purveyor of this shop was definitely not exactly what he seemed, and showcased a complete breadth and understanding of the magical world and every item that the travelers might need on their journeys. Each of them purchased an item here or there, and now they're unsure with what to do with the rest of their time here in this city. Wayward Wanderers, I must remind you, every action has a consequence. You find yourself here in the first major metropolis that you've all ever been to. It's chaotic in its own unique way, but nothing compared to whatever is outside its borders. Enjoy yourself while you can, but know that this peace is temporary. So now, as you stand outside with new magical items in hand, what would you like to do?
So, guys, should we leave? Oh, blacksmith and library.
And additional costs for the items. Andros and Zinni, how much gold do you have?
Lie about it, guys. Lie.
I will go and check if you lied to me.
I have about 3k, but can we up it? Like he tries to go outside to make us pay more, but we run away.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Andros, can you minus off 1,500? Zinni, how much do you have?
251 platinum,
Okay.
49 gold.
Just get rid of the 49 gold. Because you're only paying for the price increase of how your dagger was mildly buffed from the last session.
Okay. You didn't add it to my inventory.
It is. It's in your inventory as an item. It's also at the weapon description on the front page as well for the attack.
Why is it
And
not attuned then?
because I don't know how to give you an extra attunement slot, so because it gives an attunement slot back, it's functionally treat it as attuned, but I'm not marking it as attuned because it causes a whole extra bunch of hassle. All right, so that all said and done, Weird Wanderers, you are here in this modern metropolis.
So the plan was, as far as I remember, some of us to go to the blacksmith and the others to go to the library.
Yes.
Hmm.
Are we still doing that, or are we just heading out?
Oh, we're still going to the library, right?
I suppose, yeah.
I guess we can probably maybe split up then. Whoever wants to go to who to where.
Library.
Go to blacksmith.
Yeah, I'll go blacksmith.
I'll go library.
Baylor and Sid.
Okay. Cedric's going to library.
Yeah, I'm going to the library.
I'll go to the blacksmith.
Does
Okay.
someone remember the reason why I wanted? I remember some questions that I have that I want answered. Well, that Sid wants to have, but there was one reason why Sid wanted to go to the library as well. Do you guys recall?
It's your fucking character, dude.
This is why writing notes really helps.
I think it would probably be in character for your character to not know why they want to go to the library, but really want to go anyway.
Listen, I wrote it down on a piece of paper instead of my notebook because I couldn't be arsed to get it. I don't know why. And then I cleaned up and threw away the piece of paper. But I remember some of the questions, like all the funny things I want to ask. I remember, of course, but
I mean-
the actual reason, the initial reason why I wanted to go to the library, I forgot.
It was once you had a conversation with your mom, and she was quite unhappy, and she asked you, I think she asked you about whether you were happy with your life or something like that, and you asked her that same question, but she was very not there. I might be butchering butchering what happened.
She
my brain's
asked
not
you
working.
if you had the opportunity to start life over fresh somewhere new, would you take it?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but I don't think that made me want to go to the library.
Brother, I have no idea what made you want to go to the library.
Maybe why keep touching people and then they get healed.
Well, that I remember, and that was gonna be a funny reveal, but okay. Jeez. Wait,
Oh, well, I'm only trying to help. Fucking hell, man, I'm muted.
Yeah.
You've also revealed it several times at this point.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so ungrateful. Let's just go to the library. Read books. With that being said, we should probably go to the blacksmith first. Like, have the blacksmith happening first.
Okay, so you ask around for some directions and are able to find yourself very easily to get to the blacksmith. So that is Andros, Torin, and Baylor. You come over to this shop on the 3rd level, so rather high up in terms of the city. You hear the shop far earlier than you see it, because you hear a very distinct, loud metal on metal hammering. And when you get close, you find that there's no person with a hammer at all. There is, in fact, a giant pneumatic machine that is pummeling down on this massive anvil. Boom! Boom!
Before Baylor realizes that it's actually just the noise coming from the lock on his chest.
I've never seen anything like this. This is insane.
You've seen something like it at your factories, which make
Oh, I
sort
have,
of this
okay.
thing.
Fucking hell.
I was reading. I'm reading like a side of my story. It's like, have I seen this? I don't know.
And your dad owns like a bunch of factories, so it's definitely within the line of what you've seen before, though obviously they're making something rather different here.
Do I notice if there's like any kind of different like materials being used or different equipment or?
A lot of standard but high quality metals are being used. Nothing unusual. Your factory is the one that operate with unusual things, what with you making things quite literally out of the bones of the sea creatures you kill on the coast.
It's almost a bit like salvaging just what's left, I guess.
Or your
anyone-
whole family use every part of the buffalo. You skin the thing down, you strip it down, you sell it for alchemical parts, and utilize its bones for weapons.
Is there anyone I could really approach to talk about what kind of weaponry they make?
There's a
around there?
couple of blacksmiths with aprons that are just walking around the shop. Some of them actively doing something, some of them taking a little break for the time being. But the store is an open front. It's not got like a door that you walk through or anything. It's completely open and free for perusing and entering.
Do I notice any weapons that are like in front on display, or are they all just kind of like hidden in the back? Or...
A lot of very standard weapons, but there's a lot of things that you can't necessarily make out what they are. They're small little contraptions with plenty of like little parts and what look like some kind of clockwork gears running all throughout them.
Could I maybe like just kind of attempt to just pick one up and have a look without anyone knowing, just to see what it's like? Or
You walk on over and it's on sort of like a display close to the front of the smithy. And as you try to reach and touch it, you feel your hand touch a little force field that surrounds the item. One of the clerks comes over to you. Hey, you looking for something?
hi, yeah, I'm just kind of curious because I've come from a different area, and there's a lot of really like different kinds of crafts that you're making, and I was just curious to look around first. And
Caught your
noticed
eye,
this-
has it? I see you've got a good eye for good craftsmanship.
well, the first thing I saw was this really unusual ticking kind of clock item that I went to try and reach it, and I just felt like a pinch, obviously, of the shield. Cause...
Yeah, I mean, we can't obviously let anyone be picking up anything, but yeah, that's what we specialize in here. All these little mechanical contraptions, all from the boss's brain, but all completely homegrown, he says.
the boss, what kind of these kind of contraptions? Do you make these on a daily basis, or do you is it something that
We can
preparing
make some
for, or-
custom to order, but we make whatever the consumer wants.
is there anything that might be on for sale, or like to buy, or is it all
It's all for sale, but what are you looking for?
I'm looking for something to kind of. You see, I'm quite a hidden kind of, quite a quiet, high hidden kind of person. I tend to just do things as quickly as possible without really being seen, or any kind of anything that I do quick tends to be very bursty or sudden, and then I'm just gone without really kind of leaving any kind of traces of anything, really.
Well, as you might have noticed, none of our stuff excels at being quiet, but that might be to your advantage if you're looking for something to cause a distraction. He reaches under the desk and picks out a little thing and plonks it on the desk in front of you. It's a small spherical little ball with two little legs sticking out the bottom and sort of big long feet, and it's got like a very crudely made bird's beak and two eyes on it, and a big sort of wind up key at the back of it. You want someone to make a distraction now? This is exactly what you need.
I'm kind of just looking at it honestly, like this kid looks like this looks like a kid's toy. Like what the hell is this meant to do?
Whatever it may or may not be, it can still serve whatever purpose you want. Granted,
much do you
yes, it
know-
is a toy, but wind up one of these bad boys, set it on somewhere where you want eyes diverted to. It's sure to grab people's attention.
How much do you normally sell for these kind of things?
These babies go 20 gold a pop.
How many am I limited to?
As many as we've got in stock. Flicks through a little ledger under the desk. We've got 17 on hand.
17 on hand, eh?
Yeah.
Hmm. Could I buy just 7 of them, please? Yeah.
7? Sure, that'll run you 140 gold.
140, you said? Or... Okay, 140. Yeah, I'll take them. Definitely.
All right. You
Right,
receive 7 wind-up toys. They
that
hand them
could
over
do
to you.
something.
So, minus that off. Now, if you're maybe looking in the way for something to maybe enhance your combat a little, we've got a little something that could do you right. You don't happen to use
yeah.
a bow and arrow, do you?
I don't use a bow and arrow. I mean, I kind of, before I continue, I kind of just show them my current weapons, and I show them the kind of making that of like the handle of the weapon, to them if they notice anything different.
They look at that and they one of them starts gawking and like slaps his mate on the side and gets their attention too. And looks back at you. The fuck is that?
This kind of handle was made from so-called sea creatures that we've slain, and we've used them as our own kind of handles and replacements. Very, very strong and sturdy.
You saying that's bone along the blade of your weapon?
Yeah, I mean it's done my purpose. I'm still living, and
Buddy, what the fuck are you
So-
playing at? That's gonna break in like one hit. You probably need to buy something sturdy and durable from us instead.
I mean, what would you say that could be better than what I already have? I'm not asking you to maybe remove what I already have. Maybe something I could have instead.
I ain't looking to remove that. You can toss that in the bin on your own time. And they pull out from off the wall somewhere a row of daggers that are all looking pretty decent and pristine. They're all +1 daggers that are pretty good.
Are they all like just so similar? Are they because they're all the same?
Yeah, they're all
craft?
similar, good quality make. Definitely not completely identical, but mostly.
Again, try and grab one of the daggers to pick up just to see how it works. And
Yeah, you pick it up, you hold it in your hand.
okay, I kind of like flip it, like fling it in my hand, and
It's got an incredibly good balance to it.
it does feel nice. It does feel quite light. How much do you normally go for one of these?
These go 100 gold a pop.
I think that's reasonable. I think I'll just go for that too.
Well,
Like
how many are you wanting?
I'll take 3. I think
Right,
yeah,
alright.
just 3.
Good on you. Glad to see you know good craftsmanship when you see it. So 300 gold over, or 30 platinum.
Like Torrent, after being insulted of his own weapon making, is like, yeah, okay, I'll buy them because they do look good. They are like, he respects craftsmanship, but he's still a bit annoyed that it's called his own weapon shit, basically.
I've got a feeling your weapons are actually better.
Probably
Yeah,
against
yeah.
against certain things, against certain types, it is, yeah. But
Anything I can do
Just-
for yourself, you fine, sir? Any gadgets you're looking for, doodads that might aid you in your adventures? Did you say something I'm interested in here?
I was just who you talking.
He's talking to Torin, but he's sort of like looking around and addressing the two of you as well.
sorry, I'm just adding the items into my inventory. Are they just +1 daggers?
Yeah, they +1 daggers, yeah. You can just drag them over from the compendium.
I'll just ask if they're selling any armor.
Any what, sorry?
Any armor.
Yeah, we've got some bits for sale. Don't keep too much armor on us, because it's a lot of metal in one place, you know. But we've got this, and you just look over a set of gleaming full plate armor.
Okay, thinking there's full like more like studded leather armor. blacksmith? Like, what's
Leather? No, we don't mess with leather here. Sorry, pal. It's not really our jive.
Oh, that's not what I intended.
Where can we go looking for leather armor, sir?
The city, I don't know. I only travel to the city to work. Don't really know any much around. Sure, some place selling it though. Their make ain't gonna be anywhere as good as ours.
Oh, something you might sell actually. Do you use any shields?
Shields? Yeah, we got a couple shields here and there.
Any good ones?
They show you an array of shields that give both +2 and +3.
How much for the +3 one?
They are 750 gold.
Take one.
Take a +3 shield, okay.
You mentioned previously of some bows or some kind of like just ranged weapons of some kinds.
Something that can enhance them for sure.
Enhance them? What kind of enhance?
He walks over to the other side of the store and picks up a small little contraption, holds it in his hand. Clip this to the end of your bow. Flick it on when the fighting breaks out. Propels your arrows just that extra bit harder. Gives them that little bit more oomph.
Would that work on my shadow strikes? Just like out of context.
Well, given that your Shadow Strike is a bow made of energy that disappears when you stop using it, no, I don't. I don't be thinking so.
It's worth asking, right? Because it's just like I just whip out the thing and like get my bow. I was like, toosh, titch. I think I will buy it nonetheless. If it does any kind of enhance, just on the case that I get a bow, or if I buy a bow or something.
I was just thinking a longbow might suit you well in certain situations.
Yeah, it would do if I don't use my shadow strikes. Actually,
Well, if you're looking to buy an entire bow, we can have you covered there as well. Have one of those bad boys built with this thing in it.
I think I could do something like that.
He
I might
walks around the back and comes out with a compound bow. A bow that is quarter of the way broken in parts that sort of then as these sort of like power extenders to it that sort of like act as like extra springs within the bow itself, and has one of these damage amplifiers built into it as well. Now this bad boy, this packs a punch. Easy to pull back, but fires just that bit extra harder. This thing will run you... what did we say, boys, last time? 2,000? I think I'd do it to you for 1,850.
I think that's a pretty good deal. And I kind of like look at Baylor and Andrus, like, wouldn't you agree? It's quite not a bad deal.
I was really.
You don't know.
Presume it's a good deal.
I'm going to assume it's a good deal if it's like a really, really good bow, and not just like a standard bow. And
Well,
if you
that
think you
was
could
the-
use it,
I was about to go. Can we trust him with the bow?
You can trust me with a bow. You can't trust me with a rock, but you can trust me with a bow.
You can
Yeah.
always try to incite them.
No, I'll be there. I'll be polite and I generously hand over the gold over for the bow and the enhance. I think
Okay, 1,850.
1850.
You spent a lot of gold here. How much did you have again?
I had 400 platinum.
This is so on Brent though, like just overspending because he's a rich
I'm,
boy.
I'm just like I'm a rich man, you know. Not as rich as no, I think someone else is richer than me, but
You spent 1k last session though. I hope you removed it.
I did, yes.
I mean,
And you have
used to have more,
400
but
left.
Yep, I am now poor.
So
Not to mention I haven't got any arrows for it.
remove. That's 229 gold in total that you've spent now. 229 platinum, sorry.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's.
How does Torrid have more money than Zinni?
He has a rich daddy.
He-
5 platinum
He's not
now,
been
come on.
spending any of it, and you spent a bunch of money to help Sid with house repairs, I remember.
I am down to 5 platinum. It's.
Fuck's sake, Sid.
It's your house as well.
You said it's a compound bow, yeah?
You
Compound
had
bow,
4 platinum and you spent 229 platinum. You should still have like 171 platinum, right?
Say again, sorry?
You had 400 platinum and you've just spent 229 platinum at this place.
Yes, but I also spent a bit to help Anxie as well.
Help me! You paid for your own item, brother. I was helping everyone else.
Yeah,
I
you
swear I helped you
paid
guys as
you
well.
paid 2k last session?
He paid 1k.
1k.
Sorry, I'm just reading the compound bow thing. But
So-
I have like no money left basically.
I don't know, the maths is feeding weird because you said you started off with 400 at this place after giving 1,000 last session.
Yeah, so I was up. So
But-
I'll be at 375 after giving the 1,000,
Uh,
and then I've just spent
229.
took my 100 and
This is
hang
why I
on.
suggest everyone just keeps his
100
money in gold rather than platinum.
I'm bad at maths. Hold up.
okay, just one thing. Last session when we were splitting the gold to pay whatever was happening. I'm pretty sure it was.
So it was 155, and then spent another 100, so I'm down to 55 plat.
I'm pretty sure you didn't have 500 plat because that was a
I didn't have
point of
500.
the
No.
conversation.
I had 475.
Okay, fair.
Then I spent 100, down to 375, and then I spent how much did you say again?
229.
19. Oh, 29.
229.
Sorry.
So I'm down to 146. But I also remember I think I spent another 100 somewhere else as well. But I can't remember.
We haven't spent that much money in a long time.
So then I'm on 146 still. He said it's a compound bow, which is.
I mean, if you're unsure how much gold you have, if you want to hand it over here, I can count it for you.
No, it's alright. I've got it looked at now. I'm just trying to add the item to my thing. But I can use a strength modifier for the attack. That doesn't sound right.
You'll want to use Dex.
Yeah.
You can't drag that because it's not a standard item, but I can make it for you after the session or during
Okay,
if
yeah,
it's needed.
I'll just put it in. I'll just message you it.
Yeah.
There we go. It's just so I know, so I know as well. It was a pleasure spending my. It was a pleasure spending my money on your stuff, on your items. They look really good.
Okay. Well, if your guys are done at the blacksmiths,
Don't think there's anything. I mean, the only thing I could admire is just notice. Is there anything I'd like notice from their craftsmanship that's very similar to what I do, or if I'm learning anything from just looking at them?
nothing
or...
similar to what you guys do. You guys
Nothing,
literally use
okay.
bone as like your main ingredient at your factory.
Right here. Okay. Then in that case, I am done. And I guess maybe we walk up to the library.
Alright, well, at the library in the meantime, those of you that have headed there, walk up and see Modern Sula Public Library.
Public. Ew. Okay, so what are we trying to read today, guys? Or would you like me to help you with anything, or is everyone reading for themselves?
Well, I did have a couple questions in mind. What do you
Okay,
want?
so
Right now, or I mean, I can ask the
You can ask the clerk or whoever's inside, right? And I can help you with
Yeah.
the books, I suppose.
Sure.
Okay. Zinni, is there anything you're looking for?
I'm just here with my best pals.
I love that for us. Let's get in. Are we able to just freely enter?
You are. There's a couple people who are just employees of the library that look you up and down, are the closest thing that are acting as security here, but they just take note of you, don't really do or say much as you guys enter.
Hello.
Yes.
May we ask for some help in finding some resources? We have specific things we're looking for, and maybe you can point us towards the correct source material.
What is it that you need?
Okay, Cedric, now's the time.
What does Sid see around him?
You see beyond this front desk a wide, vast library. Big, tall ceiling, and you can see 3 different floors from this point. Just row and row stacked with books, small seating areas with bits of greenery, and just a beautifully elaborate, completely wooden inside library.
Oh, smells really interesting in here. I've never smelled that before. Right. Hello, I'm Sid. I do have a couple of questions that I think these papery books of yours can answer. Let me think. So, first question that I want to like to know: why are trains called trains? And the second question I have is, does food taste better when it looks delicious? I'm really pondering about that one. I think the answer is yes to that, but I would like to know that. Let me think. Oh yeah, what if you heal people, but you don't know how? Wait, Anxie, can you help me with this one? I think it's magic related, right?
I look extremely embarrassed by his questions. Yes, Cedric. What? I can help you with the healing one. Is that it?
Whoa, yeah. I mean, you're like familiar with magic. You're telling me I'm magic.
Okay. Okay, yes. Can we maybe do you have any source on what kind of casters would be able to heal? Not only clerics, but any other people that would be able to do so. If that's possible for people that are more of a how do I say it even? The fighting type, I suppose. Not the
Muscular.
casting. Yeah. And while we're at it, do you also have any books on mind magic or people? What kind of people would be practicing it?
While you guys have all been telling her this, there's a couple other people, secretaries at the desk as well, or front staff at the desk, and you can see that as you came in and Sid started rattling off his questions, they both sort of began quietly giggling under their breath. You guys noticed, Sid hasn't. And the lady that you're speaking to has maintained a completely stone cold expression this entire time. She looks to you, Anxie, as if to know that she needs to give you the answer, and says, "The phenomena of magic in the arcane is in that section over there. If you're wanting things
Lovely.
of the culinary sort, that'll be in that corner over there."
What's
There's
that?
no need for that's for your food question, which is
Oh, what's that over there? All right, we'll go there next.
And
as
the history and etymology of trains of this city will be over in the historical section over there.
well.
okay.
Fascinating. Perfect. I'm so curious.
You can go read these, Cedric. I'm gonna go read about
Well,
magic. Okay.
Actually, these papery books of yours, do they have pictures, perhaps, or should I say little drawings?
I'm sure the ones about trains and food
I'm a
have
visual
drawings.
learner, you see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you so
Um,
much for your help.
If you're requiring a reading assistant, one can be provided for you at an additional cost.
Oh, that'd be lovely, actually.
Cedric,
wait,
I
You
can
can
read for
right?
you.
Yeah. Oh no, I got my assistants with me. Sorry.
Yes.
Love it though. Thank you very much.
Your sister? She looks anxious.
Assistants. No, assistants, guys.
Assistants. What did I say?
They thought we are related, like siblings.
Really? Well, that's a bit silly of them. We don't even look alike.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Regardless, should you need it, you can pay an additional fee and one of our employees will assist you.
Right. Yeah. For a second there, I thought you were selling me a sister.
She maintains the coldest still expression while you actually begin to notice that the colleagues either side of her are turning their head and shoulders bouncing up and down a little.
Sid, they're kind of making fun of you. Let's go to the important stuff.
I think they were laughing with me, but okay.
And you think wrong.
Agree to disagree.
Well, without even like looking at the culinary stuff or like where the train parts are, I just go straight to the magic corner.
Are you following her, Sid?
I'm kind of like, I am following her, but my gaze is upon the aisles that she pointed to about the books about food and trains.
What about
mean-
you, Zinni? What are you doing here?
I'm sat on Sid's shoulder,
All right.
Perfect.
commanding
you-
the ship.
I mean, if you're really not interested in what I'm about to read, Cedric, and you would prefer to read about trains or cooking, you can ask Zinni to read them for you. She can read.
I know, we have some time. Sure, if you think this is the most important stuff to read first, I'm totally fine with that, but aren't you?
This is the only important stuff to read.
Excuse me, I mean, well, it's a matter of perspective, really.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, and you know what else is a matter of perspective?
Well,
If food is delicious
yes.
when it looks better.
I think this.
No
can
one
actually
can
be
teach
really
you that,
helpful.
Cedric.
Well,
It's all about what you feel in your heart.
Interesting. You think the books will say the same thing?
Yeah, she's written them probably.
You write books, City?
Mm. Picture books.
Oh, I love those. I think those are the best kind of books, actually. I never knew this
Hmm.
about City. You're full of surprises, you know that? Wait, so next time I cook something, can I then ask you if it looks delicious? Since you're like the expert at it.
Yeah, of course you can. And then can I sample it?
Oh yeah, of course. I always cook enough for everybody anyway. It's my way of, sharing the love.
This is great news for me.
Yeah, I don't know, Zinni. I think I'm getting into cooking lately a little bit.
I'm reading while that's happening. Just so you know.
What?
I know, I still think we should maybe, do you think there's maybe some recipe books we can try out, Zinni? Ones that are not written by you, of course, because you would already know all those recipes.
Probably.
Yeah, I think we should really check that out after. Hey, actually, you reading anything interesting there?
Am I reading anything interesting, dear?
I don't see any pictures in that one.
Pictures are distracting.
Again, agree to disagree.
What specifically are you looking for, Anxie?
So, I've already said it if you were listening, but okay.
Yeah, but I'm asking for
Anyway.
more specifics.
The specifics I'm looking for is books on paladins
Yeah.
or combatant types that can actually cast healing spells or anything that's like a light spell. Because I've
Yep.
seen Cedric do divine smites.
What type of weapons they might use? what
Martial
type of
casters
magic.
sort of thing.
Yeah, martial
Yeah.
casters type of thing, or divine magic users. And basically try to read on how one becomes that, or what types of weapons they use, what's their purpose, I suppose. Basically, things to be able to help my friend realize what he's become. And when that topic is done, I will be looking to find stuff about psychic magic, mind magic, people that can read mind, stuff like that. And what type of people actually possess such magic, whether there is like some bad people that do that, what's their purpose to an extent. Like, she would try to find more information on I suppose what she is to an extent, and why her master also knows that type of magic. And yeah, that's the topics I'm actually diving into.
Okay. With regards to Paladins and Divines, you're able to find a book called The Divine and Their Warriors. This is a book that details a lot of the creatures of war that have been created by the gods for the purpose of warring. And additionally, in this book, as a much smaller section to other parts, you find a section devoted to paladins and clerics. It's noted in there that paladins and clerics don't necessarily have to ask the god directly for their magics, and that they usually end up manifesting some of the divine's powers through mimicking their god's favored traits and morals. That's more specifically for clerics, but with paladins, there's an entry that paladins can be found without the confines of any specific god entirely, and that the only thing that is an absolute requirement for a paladin is a completely and utterly dedicated oath that the paladin feels would be the most important thing to uphold in all of life. You also get brief descriptions about their fighting styles, the kind of magic they use, so you're able to lock on to the fact that this is what Sid is, but you still don't know exactly how or when he attained these powers. With regards to the use of mind magic, you find quite a few copies, and well-loved copies at that, of Don't Mind Me by Morgan Verkranden, a book that you have read before and had at your master's place. That is pertaining more specifically, or mostly, to Fey things, as that's usually the kind of magic that you see out of there. The kind of magic that fosters within or messes with the brain is usually the domain of people that are looking to underhandedly deceive, whether for evil or for their own pleasure. There is talk about certain bloodlines of sorcerers, though they are few and far in number these days, who do inherit these sorts of powers, though it's noted that these are completely separate from Fey in of itself, and that these powers have manifested in particularly amazing individuals who went through periods of extreme mental trauma, and that power has then been passed through their bloodline ever since. There's a small section in there about how this magic is often perceived to be far more evil than it actually is, owed to the fact that it is rather creepy, but also that many historic and well-known figures throughout the cosmos' history have showcased these kinds of powers before.
Does Anxie read the book then about the paladin?
I've read it.
But to us, or does she keep it?
I was waiting for him to finish, but I'm gonna share it with you. I think I know what you are, Sid.
What's that?
Have you vowed to do something no matter what? Have you promised to serve a greater purpose?
Oh. Whoa. I suppose so. Well, that's weird. I mean, that was just between Sissel and me, really.
I mean, whatever you did is basically what caused you to have the powers you have. You, Sid, you are a paladin.
Is that what they call it?
Apparently, you're well. Some of them are connected to the gods, but there's also paladins that simply vow to
Well, the thing
do something better with their life.
Wait,
I don't know about this whole vow thing, but I did promise to.
Did you?
Well, I did promise to never become my father, and most importantly, to protect my friends, my family, you guys.
That's how you manifested your powers. You dedicated a note that you're holding now, basically. Protecting us. That's why you can heal and do the light magic you're doing.
So I actually can do magic now. Whoa.
And yeah.
This is fucking incredible. You hear that, Jenny? I can do magic.
Yeah. Also, there was some stuff written about clerics. It's pretty much what we know already, is that you don't really have to ask the gods directly for your power thingy, but to an extent you mimic them. You guys are both very cool.
I know
I
that.
recognize the word paladin.
Yes,
You do?
we've heard of one.
Yeah. What?
There's others like me.
When we were in
Ralhaford.
yeah, there
Yeah.
was a religious building half built there, if you remember, Sid.
Vaguely.
He was a
Is that-
paladin. Paladin started building it, and then he went mad and killed himself.
Oh.
He was following the gods though. I think it's a different type of paladin.
I don't
Not
think I
all of
follow any
them.
gods.
No, you don't. You follow what you've promised yourself. Your
But
god
this
is
is-
your word, technically.
Interesting. Yeah, these gods, I don't know. I don't really. I just like to be me and follow what I believe in. Does it say anything about the type of weapons paladins use?
Does it say anything about the type of weapons the paladins use?
It mentions that they favor large two-handed weapons, but realistically can use any weapon.
Doesn't specifically say you can't use anything you want, but they do be favoring two-handed weapons.
Okay.
Something
I did-
huge for your build?
I did buy those 2 spears, so you know. This is all coming together nicely, I think.
Sure is.
I'm a paladin. Oh my god. Can Sid hold up his hand and will it to glow a little bit?
You start to channel some of that energy that you've used before to heal your comrades, and you watch your hand begin to faintly glow. A similar kind of hue glow that your mother now bears across her entire body.
Oh my god, you guys see this? It's like my mother's. Oh, I gotta show this to her. I can't wait to tell her that I'm a paladin.
Yeah, that's very special. When we see him glowing, and it would remind us of Radiant, the element, would we be able to find any books on the matter, Radiant and the other element?
You go
Otherwise-
to the more natural magic section of the library, and you look around through all sections that contain things about elemental magic, channelers, druids, all these sorts of people that can wield the natural elements and latent energies of the world, and absolutely nothing ever mentions the elements of radiant and chaos.
Okay. Guys, would you like me to read anything else, or should we go find our friends?
Well, I would like to check out some recipes, if that's okay.
I can memorize some recipes for you. Let's do
Can't
that.
forget the trains.
Don't push
trains.
it.
Oh, I guess we're in a hurry.
I can
Whoa.
read a book about trains for you, Sid. That's fine.
Good. I'm
Thank
just
you.
curious where the name comes from. That's all. That's all I'm trying to figure. We all thought about that when we were discussing trains, weren't we? I think
Right.
the group would like to know why trains are called trains.
Okay. We go to the train section to read about trains and why they're called that way.
Okay.
Any pictures?
There are
Any
plenty
pictures?
of pictures, actually. A lot of early schematics of early trains, and a lot of them host a great manner of different mechanisms and tools that we use to try to power these trains. Some of these mechanical, some of these sort of fuel-based, sort of traditional, more coal-burning ones that heated something that kept it moving, but then they eventually settled on a arcane-based one where something that loosely looks like a golem is enchanted to very simply just turn a crank repeatedly, and that's it. In terms of etymology, what you look through for why they're called trains, there is in fact a good little section on it and how they ended up coming to this name. The name derives from how whenever soldiers
I feel laughing at
soldiers or children or anyone who's learning to do something and something physical in that manner, when they're being trained in large groups, they oftentimes are running around laps single file, and this is where the name train came from, where a typical site you would see training a repeated motion around a set course. It became the verb to train is to make these sort of repeated motions on a track.
Well, that's a fascinating explanation, Agassi. You think you can remember all of that when we're explaining this to the group?
I sadly can, yes.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That's a
These pictures are
great
really nice, by the way.
use of my keen mind.
Train. Makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Would you like me to also read a few recipes for you so I can tell you what
Yeah,
to
yeah.
put into the next meals?
Especially the ones that look delicious. You gotta look at the pictures first, okay?
As Anxie is rather begrudgingly looking over these various cookbooks and other different food books, Zinni, you spot a book that you know you want Anxie to read. And it's one that has a picture of some very nice food on the front of it, but in very big letters on the front say, "Does it taste better?"
You know?
Yes! Yes!
That one. We want to read that one.
Which one? What does it say?
Wait. Sid. What if
Yes.
we pick some that look delicious and then
Yes.
some that don't look delicious to really test the theory?
Oh! Like real scientists, yes.
Exactly.
It's a scientific
We're
thing to do.
scientists.
We're scientists. We're researchers.
While they're doing that, the actual researcher is just looking at them in pain. Think like, oh my god. I'm here with these two children. Lovely.
Go on, read the book. Remember it. Go on.
I'm reading the book for you.
The first
Remember it.
opening introduction of the book lays plain the question posed on the front of it. Yes, of course it does. Food always tastes better when it looks better, for the simple reason of anyone who's taken the time to make their food look better knows that they're doing so because they're taking genuine care with their food. Anyone who's willing to take the time to make it look better has already put in the time to make it taste better. So whilst not every food that... Not every food that tastes good is good looking, every good looking food tastes good.
See, there's some real wisdom in these books. Is this the
can
book you
call it
wrote?
that.
Zinni, is this the book you wrote?
No.
Ah, well, just sounds like something wise you would say, you know.
I wrote a book about a bunny on a mountain. Snowy mountain. Snow bunny.
That's so cool.
Ooh. Sounds very poetic, actually. Are you a poet as well?
I suppose I am.
Wow. I'm learning a lot of things about you today.
So, this experience has been very informative, hasn't it?
It has. Did you write any books, Agsy?
No, I'm just not that artistic. I only read.
Well, maybe you should ask Zinni sometime about some headers and pointers, really, if you want to write some books. I mean, she has experience.
Definitely. I'm not looking forward to writing myself, you know, but if I end up doing that, Zinni's gonna be my ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter.
Yep.
Sounds spooky.
That's when you have dead friends that basically write books for you.
Can you write?
Who's dead? Is Zinni dead?
She will be one day.
What? Why?
Can you write to ghosts?
Well, what if they're listening right now?
They probably are.
Wait, but are ghosts real?
Wait, maybe we should
must
ask the
be.
clerk about books about ghosts.
If ghosts are real, then when I pushed them to the Bone Maven, did they then become ghosts?
These are
I
really
think-
good questions.
I don't think they become ghosts. I think you basically help them.
Yeah, but
Move on.
then how does a ghost become a ghost? If
Oh,
they're
'cause-
they're in my dreams and then I push them.
Do you think there's books with pictures about ghosts? Because you can't see ghosts, so how can you draw a picture about a ghost?
You know, we should find out.
Where's that lady? She seemed very helpful.
Nah, I think I noticed a few books about ghosts. Let's go there, guys. Come on.
Okay.
And I tried to find books about ghosts. I don't want to ask anyone about it, because come on.
You peruse back to the natural phenomena section, and you are able to find a couple of books pertaining to wandering and lost souls. These are usually, well, what people generally refer to as ghosts are usually souls that have either refused to pass on or been unable to pass on. It's mentioned in there that this is the one place where the Bone Maven is the absolute sovereign of, and that they and their clerics are the ones solely responsible for assisting souls that have not been able to pass the spiritual realm, and that those who haven't and continue to wander end up becoming lost and tortured souls and what become ghosts in one way or another.
Well, this is a lot more depressing than I thought it would be.
Oh, it does answer the question, though.
What, they're listening to us right now?
No, but it showcases how important Zinnia is.
True, true.
She helps people avoid being ghosts.
City, you're like the most depressive person I know, I think. You do all this ghost stuff, and then you also write books about food. I mean, you can't be doing more important things in life than that, really.
No.
There's a lot more impressive things about me, Cedric.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, possibly the tallest and strongest gnome that you know.
True. True. I mean, yes. I don't know a lot of gnomes though, but I take your word for it, since you're a writer and all.
Anyway, all this ghost stuff is confusing me.
Well, all this food
Can we
stuff
go
is making
now?
me hungry. Yeah. Shall we get like
Yeah.
a little bite somewhere?
We should definitely go get some food, guys. We should definitely check whether beautiful food tastes better.
Yes. We look for
Let's go do that.
the most beautifulest food and we eat it.
So you
Oh yeah, for
guys
sure.
go to leave the library. For the sake of brevity, Andros, Baylor, and Torin, you are able to find a leatherworkers. They provide leather armor +1. They tell you that though they are the best leatherworkers in town, this town doesn't exactly... Oh, sorry, this city, rather, doesn't exactly favor leather as much nowadays as maybe the once would have done in warring times. The +1 leather armor goes for 1,000 gold each.
Okay, I can't afford it anyway. I'm poor.
1,000 gold for 1 extra EC.
I believe you already have
If
+1
you-
leather armor cord.
I do, yeah.
Ew. Ew. If you've told me that you're gonna look for AC stuff, I would have given you some gold so you can afford it if you
Well,
like.
you didn't. But as you guys now reconvene outside the library, Anxie, something you notice that piques your interest is a store on the opposite side of the little garden that is in front of the library. And as the group is reconvening and catching up with what they did, your eyes are a little fixed on this shop on the other side of the way. It is called. Where's it gone in my notes? It is called Mystic Etchings. And the shop front has had its window covered with a sort of like tarp across the front and had painted on it in simple but beautiful detail a dead dove hanging from a noose.
Classy. Guys, I would be interested to go there.
It does look a little bit interesting, a little bit scary at the same time.
Does this symbol of a dead dove basically hanging from a noose remind me of anything?
Not in particular. Doves have been used to symbolize various things throughout different societies and cultures, but this one doesn't stick out to you as to being out of any particular one.
Okay. Then I reckon we just go there. Try to enter.
Yeah.
You walk across the small little greenery out front of the library and head over to Mystic Etchings. Opening and heading in, you're immediately greeted by a smell of some kind of ink. Very sort of distinct in its smell. And you immediately hear some sort of music ambiently playing, but omnipresent and coming from all directions. A vague sort of like simple bass line that gets repeated over and over again, sort of almost ad nauseum. You see there is a young girl sat quietly behind a desk, flicking through a book. The only thing contained in this shop is a 2 sets of chairs in front of a mirror.
Hello.
The young girl looks up at you. She is very young, elven, with short, tousled black hair. Very short. She's quite lithe and petite, but rather muscular in her arms. She's wearing a very loose-fitting white shirt that has several buttons undone, where you can see engraved in her skin from the base of her head heading down her neck and into her chest a double helix of feathers that spread out into her chest under her shirt. Oh, hey! Sorry. Customers. Hello. Welcome to my shop.
That's a very interesting shop you got there.
Mm-hmm.
What does the hanging dove symbolize? Would
Symbolize
you be interested
nothing.
in
It was a
sharing?
really cool bit of art I made on time. I just want to show it off, you know.
Oh, that's even more fun. Then it symbolizes you then, sort of.
In a way. She's sort of like playing the part as if she's blushing, but you can see this is almost a repeated act for her at this point.
Hmm. And the chairs?
Well,
In front
that's
of the
where I
mirror?
perform my craft, darling.
Ooh. What do you do? Or is there no way of finding out if I don't sit on them?
I am an artist. And
No
you
shot.
are my canvas. And she looks at you with the most devilish looking eyes, looking you all up and down.
Ooh. Okay, I know what's going on. She's a tattoo artist. So, your art, what does it do when it lands on top of me?
Oh. Makes you feel the most wonderful things you've ever felt. symbolizes who you are and who you want to be, and for an extra cost can provide some small magical benefits, I guess.
And what's the cost exactly?
Oh, we've got a whole varying array of costs. Depends what you want, darling. And how much work it's going to take.
I think I've got time.
You're an odd group of
Okay.
individuals, some kind of adventurers, I guess.
Yeah.
You stand out pretty easily, but I like you guys. Always the ones willing to spend the most, if you know what I mean. So,
Okay. I'm trying to remember what the options were.
you looking to get painted?
I'm very interested.
If you want, I can show you a little portfolio of some of my best pieces.
Do so, please. Show me. I see the piece you got on yourself.
Oh yes, there's a rather beautiful thing. I got bored with what was there before, so I did it away and did something else. She brings out a little portfolio, and it's all sort of sketchings, not pictures of tattoos that have been done historically, but all sorts of different patterns, different sorts of themes. There's some very sort of gothic and gruesome ones, and there's some very delicate and elegant ones with all manner of little different flowers and vines. And then you flip to the next page and it's the rotting carcass of a rat. There's genuinely all kinds of variants for what she can do. And, you know, if you're willing to pay that little bit more, if you would be so inclined or feel that the need might come up, these little babies can provide a little bit of extra protection for those who may not have some otherwise.
Okay. Not in character. Which exactly tattoos were these? Is it the ones that add to your AC?
They are.
Only, okay. How much is it per... I can't find the post I've sent you, that's why I'm
It's called
curious.
Barrier Tattoo. Uncommon is 12 plus your dex. That'll run you 400 gold. 15 plus your dex, which is the rare one, which will run you 2,000. And setting your AC to 18, which is very rare, will run you 10,000 gold.
So to get to 15 is 2,000.
Did I? Is that what I said? Yeah.
I think that's what you said, yeah. Andres, you were looking to increase your... protection. You were looking to increase how much people have to do in order to hit you.
These
was,
specifically
but,
require you to not wear armor or wear a shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm already at 18 AC.
18! Wow! You know what?
Next thing.
Anyone here needs to be a bit more dodgy? Bulky?
Everyone
think
bar
maybe-
Sid is wearing armor, and Sid's AC is already higher.
Even
Isra,
Zinni?
Isn't he's wearing
Zinni.
some armor that her dad made?
You know what? Then I'm getting it too.
Do we have enough
You know-
gold between us to go for like the 18 one? 19k is quite a lot.
Nah, I can't ask that much of you guys. I can just get the 15 one. It's already a 5 plus upgrades.
How much money does everyone have?
4K?
748.
146.
And 6 up.
1,900.
We don't have enough, definitely. And I don't want to spend that much on an AC,
Sid and
so I'm
Zinni?
getting the smaller one.
They may be willing
251
to.
plat.
I think if you guys pool your money, you would have enough to pay for the big 10k one.
No, your mat is not matting.
You said you have 400. Oh, 400 gold. I thought you said
400 platinum. Well,
400
yeah.
platinum. Oh, okay, yeah.
But and Zinni has like 200 or something like that. Baylor, I don't know how much.
1,900.
It might be easier if we just type how
Oh,
much we have in the
fuck.
chat.
Yeah, just type how much
Okay.
money you have in the chat.
We
Thank
do,
you.
but I don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
You go down like most big fights. Like it's probably worth it.
No, it's usually me who goes down in most big fights.
Yeah.
But the only reason Anki doesn't tend to go down is because she tends to go down first. And my ward thing saves her, and then Baylor goes down afterwards.
Okay, hear me out. Like me paying for my own to getting to 15 and having the bracers that get me to 17 AC, it's beyond good. I would be jumping from 10 to 17.
My
And
only
then that's
question
an
is,
extra 8k for one more, right? Is it?
oh yeah, there's only one more.
No,
Well,
because the
no, it's
extra
gonna
2
be
for my
20.
braces would go to 20.
Yeah. So it's 3 extra technically, but
I think there's kind of like diminishing returns at how you go as well.
Yeah, the higher you go, it's going to end up costing a lot more, but it makes a bigger and bigger difference every time.
well, yeah.
Well, it's still
But
still
we're also
5%
gonna
each
be
one, but
poor.
yeah.
And the question I would have was, would it like stay there if you shapeshift?
I mean, it should, right? Because it's. It would stay on my skin if I shapeshift.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, actually,
Yeah.
you're not sure how it'll interact with changelings.
Well, then I'm not getting on the tour. Let's fucking leave.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
just
fucking
open up the game.
ask?
Ask her.
She's the expert.
Okay. I'm very interested in getting inked by you. Well, getting one of your masterpieces on me.
Mhm.
However, there is a slight problem I'm facing.
What's that, darling? I think you're definitely pretty enough.
Yeah. Well, I don't look like this all the time, you know.
What do you mean? Because I have a feeling you mean a bit more than a tad of makeup here and there.
Oh yeah, I definitely mean a bit more than makeup. And then I'll look around, make sure that the door is closed and we're basically in her shop.
Mhm.
And then I will shift into my changeling attire.
Oh, that is so grotesque. I love it. Oh my god, that's
Right.
such a unique style. What are you, darling?
Apparently, I'm a changeling.
Oh. Those things that kill your family members and take their place, and you don't end up learning for decades.
Well, if I knew if I knew earlier, maybe I was gonna be one of them, you know. But yes, this type of things.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you're asking. I see what you're asking. You're asking
Exactly.
is yeah, no, it definitely will. I gave a tattoo to a druid once, and he said that no matter what he transformed into, the tattoo was still visible on the thing that he transformed into. So he said one time he turned into like this big hairy gorilla, but the tattoo was even at that point still painted across his fur, not even like inked into the skin itself.
Do I trust her?
Roll an insight check. This lady, you can sense from her quite a bit enamored with you. And while you get the feeling that under any other circumstance she would say whatever she could to get what she wanted from you, you feel as if there's a good amount of truth and genuine feeling behind what she's saying.
Okay. Well, in that case, and I shift back, I'm getting a tip from you.
Good, good. Do you have any idea of what you might want?
Can I decide on what it will be next session?
Yes, absolutely. But
Basically, get
the
quickly tatted and then.
the higher price one you get, the more space it would take up on your body.
That's totally fine. I don't
Mhm.
fucking care.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting the 15 AC one, so 2k.
Are we not gonna chip in and throw money at Anxie so she can get the 18 one?
I can't ask people to basically.
I know you
be
can't, but I'm
poor.
asking if they want to jump in.
I don't want them to jump in.
I mean, I'd be able to put my money towards it, but it would only be a small portion. So.
She's already got a tattoo addiction in real life. Why would I encourage it in game as well?
Well, so I don't die in game.
The better question is, how is Toad to this? As far as I'm
legit.
aware, he doesn't know you were changeling.
He wasn't paying attention. He was off looking at something in the shop.
I mean, he could have said something. He's just not listening, I think.
Everyone post how much platinum or gold that you've got in the chat right now. Just because, like, I'm so confused with what everyone's got already.
Dax, you're currently basically kind of pushing my friends to pay for
I'm-
something they don't
Yeah,
want to pay for.
She
Please
doesn't-
stop it.
Yeah, she doesn't want you to do that. So
I know, but I want to keep a track because I don't want to check all your things individually.
I don't think mine is correct. Also, Sid can't count, so
What are you at? Because you may not have
Great
taken the
talk.
gold off from the last session, I'm thinking.
You should have taken 1k off. Yeah, I think you have 4p.
Not much left then.
there we go.
Zinni said she had like 200 platinum, right?
Thought you were good at making deals, so you'll get a discount.
If you guys all chipped in, you'd have 800 gold left between you all, which is still a small fortune in the grand scheme of the world itself.
I mean, to be fair, we've just been to a magic shop with all gold magic items, so we're going to spend 800, all that gold on. It's just going to be a case of us hoarding it for the next 50 sessions. I don't mind.
Up to you guys.
Like, I don't want us to be fucking silent for 10 minutes because people don't want to do something that Dax is trying to make them do.
I'm
Can we
not
just
trying
move
to
on?
make anyone do anything. Can you?
Yeah, but like, Dax, people are fucking silent. They don't want to do that.
These people are fucking silent anyway. What do you mean?
No, it's more like once you said that your character doesn't want to ask her friends for that. I was
No,
like,
Platt's telling you that she doesn't want to ask because Platt hates being the center of attention.
I don't mind as well. Chipping
Same.
in.
I'm not bothered either. I don't mind. Well, not bothered, but you know what I mean. Like, if you need to pay, I don't mind paying.
Like a 20 AC sorcerer would be pretty insane.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that'd be strong. And Angsy has been a lot of the times our clutch character, as well as Zinni. So I'm happy to pay a little bit into it, or all of it in this case.
Well, there you go.
Tony, you willing to give up most of your money for it?
How much money would I?
So the entire group would have 800 gold left split between them. So I'm not counting your silvers or your coppers. I'm just counting the golden plant that's been mentioned in chat. But we would then split the 800 over the 6 of you. Oh, hold on. So that's going to be 800 divided by 6. Everyone would have 133 gold left between them. Or each, rather. Sorry, not between them. If you guys are willing, the opportunity's there, but you're likely going to be leaving the city soon.
I'm more than happy to, but I think if Banksy doesn't want to, then just go for the cheaper one.
I just feel extremely uncomfortable. Like, I'm pretty sure Tony doesn't want to do that. Can we just move on?
Sure thing.
And didn't he contribute the least and lie to everyone?
Well, given you can certainly try.
Keep in mind, we've still got a reward to pick up from the city that changed its name that I can't remember.
Relacrum.
That's the one.
Well, the city formerly known as Reliquum.
True.
Formerly known as what?
Relacrum, the city with the cultists, they said they were going to change their name as
Why did we leave there if they owe us money?
because they're rebuilding and don't have any money to give you at the moment.
Yeah, I think the idea was to drop by our way back.
Show me the
Yes.
money.
Show me the moolah.
Zinni doesn't work for free.
Well, I picked the great person to give my weapon to. Can we fucking move on?
No, we can do it, man.
Like, we are wasting time on something that's just stupid.
It's arguably a super important thing, actually, because you are, like Torin said, the MVP of a lot of the fights that you guys have. And you currently have the same AC you did when you were level 1.
Doesn't it increase when you level?
Only
Right.
if you increase your dexterity, which she has not.
Do it.
Just do it. Everyone is poor. I think that's kind of nice anyway. Gives us more reason to accept things that make us do money shit. Get us money.
Mhm.
Also, you're still not poor for the record. Like 800 gold between
We're
you
not
guys, it's a
poor,
small
it's a lot of
fortune.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems kind of silly, like doing two side quests when we've got like enough money to buy a city between us, sort of thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
genuinely.
Also, we are making passive income with the manor, which we've not gotten because
Yeah,
we've
you've not
been
cashed
there.
in yet.
Like, we're not
Okay.
poor, but I don't want to like make people do something they don't want to do.
No, but
I'm-
Tony's fine with it.
I'm setting my gold to 133 gold.
Yep, everybody
Oh,
delete all your platinum and gold and reset the gold to 133.
What?
Everyone?
Yep, everyone.
I think it's better.
Because after you guys pull
Right.
your money, you'll all it'll be 800 split 6 ways is 133 each.
And now in fact is Does this hit you? You can say no, it does not.
You say 133 gold or platinum? Sorry.
Gold.
Gold.
Oh god,
That's what I meant.
that's fine. That's what gold's meant to be spent for.
Just while Alex is presumably getting this tattoo done, can I look around? You might have already been in the magic shop and already seen it, but is there like a teleportation circle I can get the list for?
There is not.
No.
But the one sort of like place that would have a teleportation circle in this city is one of the more central government buildings, and it's currently not accessible to you, at least on the brief time it will take Anxie to get this tattoo, which takes a lot longer than an actual tattoo because it is magical after all. Paddy can explain at the start of next session what it ends up looking like. We don't need to bother with that for the sake of things now. While this is being done, though, this would be considered a short rest. So if anyone wants to attune to any of the items that they gained that require attunement, you can do so now.
What is the name of the locket which I'm going to be wearing?
Plant, did it have a description name when you did it? Did I give it a name? I can't remember.
No, you just said locket, and that's what I've written it as.
I'm just going to call it Lover's Locket.
Yeah.
You know, that's a perfect name. Thank you, Baylor. Yes. During this time as well, by the way, these like couple hours that pass while this is being done, some of you go out and grab food, some of you are just sort of like bumming around in the shop, asking questions to the shop owner. She's sort of telling you about her life. Once the tattoo is done, you guys look around and you guys munch up and you had a good time. Now it's down to you guys to do whatever you'd like.
Anything else we want to do in the town? Gonna go to the jail. Could go maybe to the jail area, or try and sneak somewhere, or we could just run out.
I think this was mainly just meant to be a passing stop of a city for you guys.
Stay in good behavior. I think we're all pressed on time and want to continue our journey to meet Anxie's master, teacher,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm guessing we probably want to head over to the exit of the city direction we're heading in.
Yeah.
On the way, I think I'll press every button I can find as well.
We should probably long rest in the city as well.
All right. You guys want to find a nice fancy inn or a moderate inn to stay at?
Poor People's Inn.
Poor People's Inn. You go down to the second floor. It's the first one above the ground floor. And you find a nice, respectable and modest, humble, let's say, inn that's got a couple rooms. Several rooms that are free, but a couple would be only needed between the six of you. Someone give me 4 gold for the night's lodgings and morning's breakfast for all 6 of you. Okay. So, as you stay here tonight at the Rat and Cheese.
The Rat and Cheese. I like it.
It's a very humble and modest place with a little bit of a rougher clientele than you're used to hanging around. You see the occasional little bit of roughhousing that happens, a lot of drunken cheers from having drank several drinks after a hard-worked day. But eventually, the day starts to come to a close, and you all begin to head back to your quarters. Randy and Aubrey are with you, by the way. They were taking their own sort of like routes around the town, as they weren't that interested in the adventurous stuff that you were doing, and spent some time relaxing and talking with each other in one of the parks that the city has. But you all head to bed. Is there anything that anyone would like to do during the night?
I think I'll just keep watch. Don't get a fortune, so
Okay. A couple people are in separate rooms, but you're more than able to keep your ears out, occasionally head out into the hall, double check that everyone's still where they're meant to be, that sort of thing. So, a peaceful rest gently finds you all. Andros, as you're patrolling through and making your morning nighttime routine of checking up on everyone and making sure they're fine, thoughts of Relekrim come back. Sorry, not Relekrim. Ralverkil come back to your brain, as they do every so often. Whatever burning malefic energy that's fostered within you is inexorably tied to the land. You think back on the relative peace that you've found since you came to the mainland. Not only physically, but mentally as well. It's strange to think that when you were under what was a bit more close scrutiny from Revetulus, you were always constantly put on a clock for when the next killing would need to be done. And as you take time to recognize the brief reprieve that you've gotten, you breathe a bit of a sigh of relief that someone at least is finding solace in all the chaos that's currently taking the universe by the balls. But after that, each of you has pleasant sleep, and you can all press the long rest buttons on your character sheets. Andros, remember from this day forward now, every single time you long rest, you need to minus off 10 HP, so you're just below your maximum.
I've just set my maximum to be -10, just to make it easier.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find a way to remove 10 each time automatically. So I've gone from 90 to 80.
I do believe there was something I could actually change in a long rest.
Well, while you look through at that, those of you that who slept in the same room as Cedric last night?
Excuse me?
There were
Well,
a couple
Sizzle
of
did.
Sizzle, but there was probably also another person too, because they're just single beds in these rooms. Multiple single beds, I mean. So there was a couple of you per room. Who spent the night in the same room as Cedric?
I probably sat in there most of the night when I wasn't looking you out.
Okay. Baylor as well, maybe?
Yeah, probably some of the dudes, right?
Yeah.
Possibly. Unless Siv wanted to share a room with his mum.
Well, as you guys wake, you pick up on and notice something that Cedric blatantly doesn't. Cedric's 2 spears have disappeared.
Great.
Where did you put 'em?
You gotta not let your fan hit the mic for a second if you're gonna talk a lot, because it's hard to hear you. What did you say, Andros?
I was just saying, where did you put them?
Put what?
Your spears.
I put. Hey, where's my spears?
Make a perception check, Sid.
All right. Did one of you guys hide this? Is this your way of making a funny joke? Let me see. Where are they? Oh, hold on, 1 second. Oh no, I didn't.
Feeling
Well,
more
that's fine.
perceptive than normal, you have an eagle eyes look around the room. The spears are, in fact, nowhere to be found. But as the rest of your colleagues are also starting to turn over the furniture, you, Sid, notice something that they don't. An extra bit of color on your on the skin of your arms.
What kind of color?
As you lift and pull up your sleeves, both of your arms have now been painted across. One has a pleasant blue and silver cloudscape with a large beaming yellow sun right on your bicep. The other has a dark and cloudy nightscape with a vicious looking blood moon on your other bicep. And as you have attuned to the spears, you become aware of some of the features of the items, which I will send to you now.
I didn't know Sid got a tattoo as well.
A free one.
Interesting.
You're becoming somewhat similar to Grog.
Oh no. You have no idea.
I do not know.
Can you share?
Does it have now like an innate knowledge? Like
Yes,
a
you
feeling?
you gather an innate understanding as you study and think about the items themselves. You can read the description out to your colleagues if you'd like.
All right, if you guys want.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's Moon Piercer and it's Sun Carver, right? So for Moon Piercer, when attuned, the spear will wrap itself up the user's arm as a tattoo and can be called out into the user's hand at will without costing any action. The same goes for Sun Carver. They also each provide +3 proficiency. And I mean +3 proficiency in what, like spears and shit?
+3 to the item itself, so to attack and damage, and they automatically give you proficiency in spears if you don't already have it.
Got it. So whenever the item is thrown to either Suncarver or Moonpiercer, it causes a lightning bolt to be cast on the path that it travels, but deals chaos damage, and the other one radiant damage. It can teleport back into the user's hand at the user's will. When the user uses the spear to deal damage, the target is damaged for an additional 50% of the damage dealt. That is Suncarver. And for the other one, when the user uses the spear to deal damage, the user is healed for half the damage it dealt. And for both as well, if this item spends an entire daily cycle being more than 200 feet apart from Suncarver or Moonpiercer, it will teleport to the astral plane. So basically, I got 2 spears that I can throw, and teleport back to my hands.
Wait, I didn't specify, by the way, but the extra damage and the healing, that's on melee attack only.
Ah, got it.
So they've got
That's still
a
further.
ranged ability and a melee ability.
Oh my god, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
So, what's the melee damage like of the spear compared to your darling?
Hold on. So a spear. Come on, man. Why does this shit take so long to load?
Is the standard 1d8 spear kind of damage?
No, they are a D12.
D12 plus 3. Yeah.
And my X was?
I don't know. What is your X? Should be on your profile, right? Does it say the damage next to it is in the attack section?
Yeah, it's a D12 plus 5.
But I'm pretty sure Darling number 3 is just a +1
Yeah.
because you get the. No, I know it's a +0 because you said 1d12 plus 5, right? And you've got +5 strength.
Ah, so that still gets added to the spear probably.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
these will be 1d12 plus
Ooh.
8,
Let's fucking go.
and they'll have +3 to whatever the attack roll is as well.
Very good.
You can't replace Darling number 3.
Well, I now have tattoos that summon spears out of the fucking nothingness, so.
You still
Don't have
carry
no
around
choice.
Darling number 3.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. True. Holy shit. So,
How do you actually summon them? Interesting.
okay, so let's RP that out a bit. Guys, you see these tattoos on me, right? Or am I fucking dreaming, Stu?
Nope, they're real and true and real.
So cool. Alright, whoa. Really cool tattoos, but where are those spears? And then, while I say that, 2 spears appear in each of my hand. Like, just poof poof. Like, oh shit!
Moon Piercer is the white one, Sun Carver is the black one.
Interesting. So yeah, guys, you got a Sith standing in front of you with 2 spears that just appeared out of nothing.
When the
Just
spears
sense.
appear, by the way, the tattoos fade.
That's cool.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Sick.
How do you get them to go away?
That's a good question, actually. They disappear again.
And the tattoos reappear on your arms.
Oh, just like that, I guess. I just kind of feel it.
Seems
And then you see Sid just like doing it like with one of them just like 5 times in a row. Just like tattoos like having a lot of fun with it basically.
They're very nice tattoos for what it's worth as well. And it's sort of the color of your green skin doesn't sort of come through in the tattoos either. Almost that it's sort of unaffected by it. The clouds that are pictured in the white one have an almost porcelain-like texture to them, and the black ones have a very sort of like dark and almost sort of like jittery on the verge of lightning look to them. They're all very well detailed. But it goes pretty much from the joint on your shoulder all the way down to your wrist.
He's
Very
got
cool.
sleeves.
I got some sleeves now. Well, that's cool as fuck. I like it. Sort of like an upgrade to the Jeff Lynn I had. but I also most likely use them in combat at all times.
You can give the javelin to someone else because it doesn't require attunement.
Yeah, I think I would ask if anyone wants it to begin with, and I also think I would put Darling number 3 inside the bag of holding, maybe for now.
Okay.
So I no longer walk around with like an axe on my back. Instead, I can just summon spears at will. Which is very cool.
I mean, could you use like fake out an attack, like go to punch somebody and summon a spear mid punch?
Yeah, maybe.
It does specify it doesn't cost any actions to do it, so you sort of can do it to feint someone out.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
I may have been muted for a while, but
Oh.
I did say they were very cool, but I also think Taring should probably get the javelin.
Are you sure? Does that require strength checks for javelin, though, or is it dex?
What's your strength looking like?
0.
I don't think you use it as a javelin. If I recall, it has a special ability.
Yeah, I have strength. I have strength 10. I have 0 save modifier. Say any. I have no modifiers for it at all.
Does
lot
it
of-
even require?
Oh, that's what
If you're making a melee
Interesting,
attack with it,
yeah.
it would use strength, but you can still use the lightning
Well,
bolt of
surely
it
he's not
completely
going to do
free.
that. Yeah.
How much
I'd use
strength
it
does
as
Zinni have?
That's a good question,
Way
actually.
more. I think it's the same, no?
No way, I think Zinni's at 8.
I'm at 8, but you all think that it's more than that.
If we think
Because
that
you've
it's
rolled
more than
high.
that, maybe Zinni should get the javelin. She's real strong.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so. Can like stab people and pick people in their waist or legs.
But I have this cool dagger that Anxie got me.
You can have both.
Mm.
Could you strap the dagger to the end of the spear and use it to increase your range?
He's cooking.
But I have a shield in my other hand.
So your butt is free?
Huh?
Nothing.
I don't want you to put that in my butt.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nothing's putting anything in anyone's butt. Do you want the spear or not?
No.
You can just
Okay.
put it in the bag of holding,
Well, there
and
we
then we
go.
can figure it out.
Yeah. Jeez, guys.
I mean, if you don't want it, I can probably take it off your hand.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
Small things for me to carry on my back.
With your 5 daggers and
Yeah, with
Do
my
you call
five,
him
crossbow.
small?
with my
Yeah.
5 daggers that I just bought. Yeah, I've just got like a pouch of just all daggers. It's just a dagger belt instead.
Yeah, it's about time you get some actual weapons.
I mean, you're gonna try and sneak, and it's just all the weapons like jingling against each
Yeah,
other,
exactly. Yeah, I could use the javelin.
or like you're hiding behind a box, and there's just the spear tipping out the top, kind of giving you positional range.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Right, it is a javelin of lightning. You can find it in the compendium. Doesn't require attunements, just a regular item that you can use to basically cast lightning bolt.
Yep.
Does that mean that the whole group is together now, or is it still just the boys?
You guys have reconvened at this point and maybe joined each other in each other's room.
Oh, it's piercing as well. Woohoo!
Yo, Seth, you look cool.
Right. And you can see me like flexing my muscles, making the tattoos
Yeah, man.
bump around a little bit.
That looks sick.
Well, if you think that's sick, look at this. And with my right arm, you can see the tattoos like sort of like get slurped up to the front of my arm, and then a spear appears. The right one will be the silver and blue one, like the radiant one, basically.
Moon piercer.
Moon Pierce. So there you go. You see Moon Pierce, beautiful. I assume it's silver and blue as well.
Yeah, white, silver, blue, porcelain sort of looking texture. Yeah.
And you can see it. I hold it around a bit. Then I do some nothing too tricky, but just like some fancy things that make the spear like twirl around in my hand. Not like I'm doing some gymnastics, but more like some actual martial moves, right? And then I go to everyone, all right, guys, watch this. And you can just see me going full like mode of like trying to throw it. And I throw the spear inside. And you
Throw
can
it
see
at me.
and you can see the spear. No, I would throw it at the wall. You can see the spear like I'm actually trying to throw it into the wall, is what you think. And then right before it hits the wall, you can see it like snap back to my hand.
That's so fucking sick.
That is awesome.
Yup. Can't wait to pierce some evil people with this shit.
I guess we're ready to go back on the road then.
Hell yeah. And while I say that, you can see the spear like poof, and my tattoos reappearing again.
Okay. Does anyone else have to do anything in the city, or can we maybe leave?
I think we're all good.
Okay.
Well, packing up your things together, getting your humble morning breakfast down your gullets, you guys start to make your way to the eastern gates of the city and head out. On
Do
your
we
way
unattune?
out, all of your items unattune from you as you pass
Now we-
through the stone gateway.
So annoying.
Yeah, we have to stay here for an hour now.
Just
So we do that.
Just hit spear suddenly just appear.
They do just suddenly appear in your hand.
Hopefully it wasn't scratching his head or something.
No, here's a question. The fact that they magically appear into his hands, what if he like has his hand is like moving at an awkward angle and like drops it as it spawns?
Are you trying to get me to say Stid stabs himself?
Maybe. At some point, maybe.
Sid, roll a d20.
Yes!
He's more likely he's like patting you on the shoulder and stabs Torin.
No, I disagree with like am I already rolling for damage? Am I
No,
even, like-
you're just seeing if
Oh.
you're unlucky enough to accidentally be angling the spear towards you.
Then give me a skill check.
No, it's just a d20. If you get
It's a
under
luck
a
check.
if you get under a 3, you may take some damage.
Sure, it's not a luck check. I'm very proficient and aware, and I'm a fucking still like level 9
That's why
barbarian, guys.
that's why it's below 3. If you roll below 3, you might stab yourself a bit. If you don't,
And it's still a
you're fine.
maybe. It's just a chance for it to happen. Whether your hand
Yeah,
is
it's a
in
luck
the
check.
right position for when you get unattuned by it. As
You're fine.
you're walking, swinging your arms from side to side, and as you walk through this invisible barrier that you forgot was there, the spears both suddenly appear in your hand, and you almost swing it towards your face, and you stop just as it's about to sort of ding you in the forehead and go, whoa.
Well, that was close.
Wasn't that close. You got this shit.
Well, guess we fucking have to tune to this shit again. Whoever thought of this fucking stupid ass barrier anyway, right?
The
We
guards
should
sort
have
of
read
like
about that.
look you up and down and sort of like sigh.
I mean, it's pretty ineffective considering people can just go inside for 10 minutes and like,
Wait. Why would they sigh at us?
Because you're grumbling
Like-
about the barrier.
Oh, okay, because I was like, maybe there is like a way of avoiding getting unattuned that we didn't know of.
Yeah, it's like a one-way system. We went down the wrong way or something.
Well, yeah. So we just wait here for an hour until we reattune, and
Wow,
then do
with
we
all the
become
burrows
clouds and fly?
with all the burrows that extend out of the thing, you could still be walking for like 2 or 3 hours before you're out in the open road. But with time,
I think we just wait for an hour, then cloud out of here.
if that is your plan, then that is what you shall do. Glancing back at your crudely drawn map, Anxie points off the map to the vague direction in where Phaestrix is. Along one of the rivers that feeds into the large lake on the right side of this map. So you're heading in a northeastern direction. Balaam, if you wouldn't mind, I believe the cast is waiting for a cast of Windwalk. So, your group
We take
now
flight.
lighter of pockets, but with items in hand, transform into cloudy and spectral versions of yourselves, along with Randy and Aubrey, who are still tugging along. And up you go into the sky and start to head northeastwards. Anxie, are you the one guiding the troop for now?
I would try to, yeah.
Can you roll me? It's going to be a perception check.
Great at this.
Can I assist and give her advantage?
Gonna use lucky. Can he assist me?
You've told him in time what the things around Phaestrix are like, so yes, he can keep an eye out and assist you and give you advantage.
Oh, well, I just straight rolled for my lucky.
That's fine, because that would be your advantage, and then Lucky would re-roll the
Okay.
advantage. So, do you
No, we
want to
can't
use?
reroll advantage with lucky, can we? It's just like lucky gives you advantage.
Oh, Lucky
basically.
gives you advantage. That's right. Okay, well, take back your Lucky then, because that's the same thing.
Okay.
So, with the 17, you keep an eagle eye out for things familiar to home. As your group starts to fly higher and higher into the air, you see over far to the east peaks of a mountain far off. A mountain you know, Anxie, to be Mount Havenix. The metaphorical and literal peak of the Mistfall Highlands and the location of the capital city of that region. You're able to all look upon it because where it currently is, and with it being so early in the morning, each of you become very aware of the beautiful crystal flecked outside peaks that it has. Crystals growing out in all different directions with the sun shining through. It's a little difficult to make out, but it just looks like a mountain with shiny horns from here. It's very, very far out in the distance. The only reason you're seeing it, Anxie, you know, is because it's a tall mountain on top of an already elevated plain. The Mistfall Highlands is on a elevated plateau above the rest of the Demwell Dominion. Last you heard, these two nations were warring with each other, though you can only assume that that has, at the very least, been put on pause while this divine things are happening.
Which Mistfall Highlands and the
Demwell
Demwell
Dominion.
Dominion.
Mhm. You heard that in a passing comment from, I think, maybe Steve?
Fucking Steve.
Regardless, you start to head that northeastern direction. Hours and hours you guys fly. Some of you keeping an eagle eye on the roads down below, and others of you just looking out off into the distance, some up into the sky. Even though it's light overhead, you can still get a peek at the chaos overhead. Whatever it is that the gods are or aren't doing up ahead. The entirety of the sky above your very head, starting to look like a ceiling almost, very much resembles some far-off arcane battlefield of sorts. All different sort of things hanging and suspended in space, different energy streams and weaves of magic all across from horizon to horizon above you. It is as imposing as ever. But a bit easier to ignore when the sun's in full daylight. Which continues to be the case until your windwalk will eventually start coming to an end. As these 8...
We will.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
We will probably do some flying with basically polymorph and wild shape, right?
Yeah,
So
I'd say
yeah.
so.
Okay. Well, you guys continue flying until your windwalk starts to reach the end of its timer. Anxie able to keep a ever-present mind on it with her keen mind feat, knowing exactly how much time was passed since the cast. You guys eventually see the edge of the Zator mountain range to your northwest from your current location, and you start to see a very big forest over to your east. And just on the edge of the horizon, you can see what looks to be a large body of water. As Anxie warns the group and you follow and heed her warnings, you head down to the ground once Windwalk starts to reach its end. So, who's casting Polymorph on who?
I can. Shift. You are gonna polymorph someone and then wild shape. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna polymorph Cedric. And I can do that. How many times can you wild shape?
3 times.
Should we maybe do 2 times of Everton just to have like one in reserve, or should we just go all out?
Let's do 2 times, so we have 1 in reserve. But when it runs out, we can decide whether or not we do another one.
Okay, sounds good. So we are gonna basically do that for 2 hours, Dax. So 2 polymorphs, 4 polymorphs in total, 2 wild shapes. And I'll polymorph Cedric, and I don't know about
Can
Baylor.
2 giant eagles carry 6 people?
It's 3.
3 each.
No, it's 3 giant eagles. You have 2 polymorph people.
Oh,
and
Shift is using
wild
Polymorph
shape.
and Wild Shift. Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Then that's more than capable. So, using these extra 2 hours of definitely not as fast movement, but still very fast movement compared to walking on the ground itself, you guys head off and continue flying in the air. It's a very different feeling the wind on your face compared to passing through you as a cloud. But it's a welcome feeling. You guys start to pass the edge of the Sator mountain range on your northwest, and you get a much, much better view of this large lake ahead of you. You can see the mountains that would adorn whatever coast is on the other side, but you can't see the edge of the lake itself, for it's far too big and goes beyond the curvature of the planet. One thing that you do notice, however, with the lake is that there's several structures coming out of the water's surface. Can I get Anxie and Baylor to both make perception checks, please?
Are we still flying?
Yes, as you're flying.
Okay, let me just check what our perception is.
I'm not an eagle, so I just wrote my own.
Oh, it's... Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so as an eagle, it's advantage on perception and a +4. So I'll just do 2d20s.
Okay.
So 17.
17. Okay. Keeping an eagle
Hang on a
eye
second,
out,
hang on a
Baylor.
second. This isn't a polymorph, this is a wild shape, so it's my perception.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fair.
But because I'm an eagle, I believe it's my perception with advantage.
Should be.
Sure, it's a sick man.
There you go, 25.
That's all good, Zinni. You can head off. We're not really getting close, but like we're definitely going to be rounding off at some point soon. So, with your perception, both of you are able to look over more steadily into this lake. You see various different kinds of stone structures coming out of this lake. You want to swoop down for a closer look?
Not necessarily, but we can. Should we?
Just fly a bit closer to the ground, really. It's don't have to stop.
From speed wise, as well.
What was that, Ale?
Sorry, I was just saying it would make much of a difference speed wise. We might as well.
Mm-hmm. You're following a path that's sort of like following the lake mostly, or the coast of it. Do you call it a coast when it's a lake? You got a perimeter then? Bank?
It's not a beach,
The beach of the lake?
but I think it's more the edge of the lake would be how you'd use it in that particular sentence.
I guess, yeah. So, you guys bank a little lower just so you can get a better view on it. It's very interesting looking. The water is a very, very clear crystal light blue color. Lighter than most water that you've seen, and it's rather captivating in its beauty. But then standing outside of it and pushing through the water's surface are several stone pillars. There's a small statue that's like half broken and just vaguely humanoid from what you can tell. There's several arches, stone arches that breach out of the surface as well.
The statues are humanoid. Is that what you said?
From what you can tell, they're like half broken, so you can only see sort of like the bottom half of them. It very much looks like the remnants of a civilization. You can make out what looks to be sort of like built to last structures. You can see the occasional wall that just peeks through. There's no roofs or anything, but there's like I said, pillars, statues, arches, all these sorts of things that you'd expect to be present in certain buildings here or there. The stone on them is of a very sort of like now turned a little murky just from time and such close proximity to the water itself. But structure-wise, they still stand tall and look really quite magnificent in their own way. You're able to peer over at the mountains and see that several rivers lead down from these mountains into this lake.
Is this a place that I'm familiar with, as knowing of its existence?
Roll a history check. Actually, roll with advantage given how its close proximity to where you grew up.
That's not 20.
That's a nat 20. I thought you had more in history. Jeez. It's definitely something that you have heard about before. There once indeed was a time when there wasn't a lake here. There was, in fact, an entire city that used to exist here. Through some means or another, from what you read, it mostly still remains a mystery. A lot of water descended at some point from the Zator Mountains and completely flooded the area that the entire city took up, and considerably more so as well. This is a massive lake, and the stone structures that you see are only in a small section of it. The lake still exists up to the horizon, further than you can currently see, even as you are flying. But in this section that you're passing, this is where the city is located. You're unsure of how deep it is, but just looking by the length at least, it's almost impossible to believe that this amount of water could have fallen from the mountains naturally.
So this place did exist before, like, whatever the fuck is happening with the gods now. But the water wasn't as much.
No. So as it is now is how it did look even when you set out. Though you didn't come past this part of the lake, you knew that it was in this area. The water levels haven't changed since all this happened. And this has been here for a very long time.
Okay, so this is somewhat normal to be expected.
Yes. Name of the city, though, is lost on you. Likely wasn't written down in the book that you read. Maybe it's been forgotten to time entirely. But at the very least, it's providing a very nice vista for you.
Do we care to check it, team? Or do we just fly past?
You're on a mission.
Well, we fly past.
Well said. Oh, Lakeshore. That's right, Jay. Thank you. Jeez. Such an obvious one. Why didn't I? So, the road that follows the Lakeshore is quite a busy one. It's decently paved. Paving ruptures in some little areas here and there, but it's a nice wide road and there's a good flow of traffic on it. A couple of them, people taking notice up at you, a lot of carts traveling here and there, some a bit more ornate with guards on them, others much more simple with mercenary hitched on the back of them. Lots of people walking, You hear some children gawking and cheering as you fly overhead. But Anxie, you know that this path is eventually going to divert off east at some point. Eventually, you come to a river that is heading southeast into the mountain and in the direction of Mount Havenix. You know, Anxie, that Phaestrix exists alongside this river, just a short distance up it.
So, if I can estimate how long it would take us to get there, how long would it be?
It's like an hour's walk, but at this point we are reaching the end of the time of the polymorph. The two polymorphs, that is.
Wait. We're an hour walk away from Phaestrix.
Mhm.
Okay. Once we land, I will tell my friends that we are nearing, and we can basically walk until we reach Phaestrix, and we can sleep there, I guess.
That's its name. There's not any like fey things like that thing we encountered in the woods, is there?
Oh, correction. A funny little thing. I was the thing in the woods. Outside of Phaestrix, I suppose. So, I don't know whether there is lots of Fae in Phaestrix itself. I've not gone that many times. I don't remember if I've gone there, actually. But my master
Wait.
lives outside of it.
Oh, yeah, outside. Okay, that's not too bad. Then.
In the forest, yeah.
It's just you don't name it down Phaestrix, so there's no fey there.
I'm sure there's reason for the name,
That
which
must
I
be it.
probably know.
Right, do we want to rest and
Rebecca.
fly, or do we want to just walk in?
We can just walk in. It's an hour walk.
You can
Yeah,
walk
walk in.
into the town, and the master's house is a good bit sort of like into the woods. So another like 20-minute walk from the town itself.
I can ferry 2 people at a time without dropping my wild shape.
Let's save some spells in case his master turns out to be evil, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, my wild shape lasts a lot longer than an hour, so I can stay in wild shape and start ferrying people to the town.
I mean, we'll
Wait,
probably
how
draw
long?
attention. It's probably safe if we just walk in. Like, we don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, it's an hour and a half, and we've been traveling for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
We can do that. We wouldn't be exhausted.
Yeah, it just feels bad using a wild shape for only an hour when it lasts.
No,
You can stay
don't use
you
it.
can
We're
stay in
walking.
giant-
No, it lasts 12 hours.
You use 2 hours.
Oh!
I mean, you could just stay in giant bird form.
Wait, in that case, can we... I could have just cast Polymorph on 2 people instead of you just dropping Wild Shape and recasting it.
Does polymorph not require concentration?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Spells OP.
No, it requires concentration.
Oh, then
But
you
I can cast it on 2 people.
not at once though. So you'd.
Like twin spell.
Twin spell. Yes.
You definitely could.
So I could have just cast 1 Polymorph, then just Wild Shape, and just kept the Wild Shape instead of polymorphing back. I mean, instead of dropping it and polymorphing. That way you would have spent 1 spell. And I would have just spent 2 spells and sorcery points.
Okay, they will gain back one of your spell slots for polymorph.
And Wild Shape.
So, you guys land at the intersection, which is just past the bridge. The main road carries up to the northeast towards the direction that Inksy knows that Carney is coming from. But heading southeast is the direction and signed of Phaestrix.
When we start nearing, I would cast Sending,
Mm-hmm.
and Sending will be towards Colonel, and I'll be saying, okay, we are nearing. I don't know how that's gonna go. You here? That's all.
After just a little bit, Ascending quickly comes back to you. Great. Come meet me in the Royal Oak.
Does that mean anything to me?
It's an inn that you know of in Phaestrix.
Okay. Team, we are gonna go through Phaestrix quickly and then move towards the woods. If that's okay. Okay, thank you. Let's go. And we are basically going towards this place.
So, you guys can see Phaestrix, by the way. Though the ground starts to ramp up a little slightly, you see. To picture it, you can see the giant plateau that the Mistful Highlands is on, and you can see Mount Havenix there at the corner of it. And below where you are, you see a vast forest and a small settlement on the edge of the forest. And that is where you're heading. Following this road, which follows the river next to it, after an hour of walking, you make your way to Phaestrix. Are there any conversations that want to happen in this small window? No? Okay.
No conversations really. Throughout this whole time, I'm actually starting to be quite worried, because until now, she's been trying not to think about what's gonna happen when she comes here. And now everything's becoming really fucking real. So, yeah.
Elsie, are you okay?
I honestly don't know. I'm definitely not feeling good.
You have any idea what's going to happen?
No, I do not. Like, there are so many things that changed after I left. And I don't know how to feel about any of it.
Okay, well, we're here for you. Just remember that.
I know. Thank you. Thank you for coming with me, guys.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else I can really think of being but here. So
I could have done without the boat trip, but otherwise, yeah, you could.
I go where you guys go. Gonna make sure nothing happens. You know, bad stuff.
Yeah, that's who you are now, isn't it?
Yup.
I'm very happy to have you as a guardian.
I'm an overprotective paladin. Wait, yeah, guardian. That sounds a lot better.
Overprotected paladin sounded really sick.
No, it does not.
It
Sounds a
sounded
little
really
bit,
sick.
It sounds a little bit, I don't know, a little bit clingy.
I don't see an
Guardian.
issue with that.
Guardian, I like that. Guardian Cedric. Yes. I'll
Well,
stick with that.
as you guys make your way up this dirt path, on the way to this small traveling town, you pass by a couple little hand-drawn signs advertising various little shops or inns that this place has to offer. From what Anxie has described to you, this place offers as a brief sort of traveler's respite, as it's one of the only small settlements on this rather long stretch of road. Even though it's just an hour's walk outside of the main road, it's very much worth a stop so that you can sleep soundly with a roof over your head. And before too long, Anxie, you are not really home, but basically there. You never really spent much of any of your childhood in Phaestrix. In fact, the only time you went to Phaestrix was often without your master knowing and under the cover of some kind of disguise. Never really talking to anyone, interacting with the town itself, spying on it from afar. Like the weird little fey creep you ended up actually being.
Whoa.
As you arrive, it's a very humble settlement, and nothing's really changed from the time that you left Anxie. A lot of very, very simple wooden structures here, there, and everywhere. Some good, hearty people. A good amount of farmers and manual laborers, and other people out here just living their best life. For the most part, the citizens of this town are really happy. It's a genuinely lovely, quaint town. Anxie, what's your passive insight?
I think it's 18. It is 18.
With a passive insight of 18, you get the vaguest sense that some of this happy lifestyle is manufactured. That's the most you can feel. Regardless, your heart is all aflutter as so many things are coming to a head at once, and you find it difficult to concentrate on one thing for too long. You very quickly and easily find your way to the Royal Oak.
Okay. Guys, before we go towards my master's home, we're gonna pick up Carnellan and then go. So we should enter here and pick him up, I suppose.
Wait. Wait, for a second there, I thought you said we're gonna pick up Cordellan.
Yeah,
Eh,
I didn't know Anxie was one for jokes, but that's pretty fun.
That's
I'm not
hilarious.
joking.
It's just like that other person who was with like Cornella. Yeah, I just assume you mean someone with a familiar name, right?
No.
Right? No.
No, exactly not. We're picking up Carnellan. Okay, Sid, you're my guardian. And
Yeah.
Carnellan's a really close person to me. So maybe be nice.
Right. He's like
Care.
no, like well, to me that kind of then makes him, I guess, like some distant family or some sorts. Oh fuck.
Whatever helps you cope.
Well, I did promise.
Sid, if you want to get rid of him, just try to scare him and he'll run away.
Wait,
Not like
what?
you did with the Lich.
Whoa,
If you scare Kyle, he'll run away.
I don't know. Wait, hold up. You want me to scare him? Just like
He's
I did with the
making no. He's making a joke that Carnellan got scared and ran away after the Lich King. The Lich.
He's
Oh, I
calling
forgot
Canal a
about
coward.
that.
Yeah, so I'm saying if you want
Yeah.
to get rid of him, you can try like scaring him.
No. I could remind him of that instance. That's something I could do. But
How would you know you were dead on the floor?
shh,
I told him afterwards.
you two guys just told me. Yeah.
None of you really knows that he tried to leave, to be fair. But sure.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. No. He's right there, inside there. I'm just trying to mentally prepare.
And that's helped me mentally prepare. Lovely. And I'm gonna open the door.
Oh wait, so before you open the door, do I still have the Horn of Silent Alarm, or did I get rid of it at some point? I can't
You
remember.
gave it to Sid.
It's on
Oh,
Sid.
Sid, that might be a good time to use it.
I'm definitely picking up what they're trying to do.
No, I understand where this is all coming from, but I don't think Sid actually wants to torment him like that. He just fucking despises the guy and rather just not deal with him. But it's not like oh, it's Knellin, let me blow my horn. You know, I
Fucking
don't.
despises the guy. He doesn't want to torture him.
Yeah, I despise him, but Sid is not the petty type.
Well,
Not
that's
like
fair.
that. Well, you know, he will throw food at him probably at one point, but
But it wouldn't be a delicious looking one.
it's more like Cornelian first has to remind me of how fucking annoying he is, and then I'll start doing some petty shit. But I'll keep the horn by my side.
Sid's got a gun.
Yes.
May I?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I open.
You head inside, and the moment you open the door, you're greeted by a very gentle but beautiful playing of a lute.
Found him.
Walking in, you see a sparsely attended bar and inn, and you see a familiar lone bard on a stool in the corner playing his lute gently. He's not in disguise, and most of the people here don't seem to be paying him much mind. He's not even looking up at the crowd expecting applause or reverence in the same way that you saw him do at his concert. It's a very, very different vibe here. But as he gently plucks along his lute, you can get the feeling that his music is a very welcomed addition by the customers of this inn. Doesn't seem to be standing out too much, but providing good ambient music.
That's subjective, by the way. But yeah.
I was gonna say something. Yeah.
He looks
That
up
kind of-
and takes note of each of you and gives you a gentle nod, and then returns to continue playing his lute, though this time no longer staring down at it, but keeping an eye on you guys and the room, seeing what it is that you're doing.
Hmm. I wouldn't interrupt him. However, he'll be hearing in his head. Are you working here now?
Well, if I was working, they'd have to be paying me, but no, I'm just helping ease minds and pass time.
Is that a normal occurrence? No one really gushing over you?
I don't think anyone recognizes me here. This place is not exactly on top list of destinations I'd like to play a concert at.
The folk of pastries are just not good enough for your music.
I think my shows would be rather out of place here.
I don't think I've ever noticed how odd this town is.
What do you mean?
The happiness everyone's feeling is just... It's just not real, is it?
I noticed an odd, vague sense of familiarity with the town, but just seems like it's the same as any other town, really. I could probably have been in this town or any other, but there's so many around the world that are just exactly like it. Simple people living simple lives. I'm envious in an odd kind of way.
I know I can't hear that, by the way. It's out of character.
No, the thing is, I didn't realize it was you because I wasn't looking at the camera. And so it was Doug saying it after the whatever the fuck he said. So I was like, holy fuck, even he's judging himself. Well, that makes sense.
No, he would never.
True.
Dex is acting himself.
Well,
Dex being
I suppose.
Dex.
Well, I suppose I'm just noticing it now. Or maybe my anxiety of what's to come has just increased the uncomfortable feeling of everyone just faking it, I suppose. Are you planning on doing that for a long time? Or-
No, I just want to finish out this little piece, then I'll come join you. I've been playing for
Lovely.
like 3 hours at this point, so I think I deserve a rest.
Okay.
Go get one of the
We're
table
gonna
booths, and
maybe-
I'll come join you.
That was definitely what I was gonna suggest. Huh. Cool. Guys, let's go sit, maybe get some food.
You guys inquire about getting food, and they offer a room at the same time as well. To accommodate all 8 of you, it would just be 1 gold for the day and night for 2 rooms each of 4 beds each.
Would we be needing it? I think we should maybe get a room for Randy and Sid's mom. If we're going to visit my master.
At this point, it's like mid-afternoon.
And we're 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Wow. How much is it for the food in the rooms?
1 gold.
I'm gonna pay it. Sid, is it okay if we leave your mom and Randy in here?
Otto.
Oh, I'm sure they're tired. I'm kind
Yeah.
of giving a glance at Randy. But that's about it.
Show him the tattoos. Be like,
For what it's worth, Randy and Aubrey look a little dejected. Their spirits seem a little bit higher than they were when they were traveling, that's for sure. Having arrived in this town, seeing how friendly and upbeat most of the people are, the mood's infected them a bit as well. But in those quiet moments where they look away or look off into the distance, you can see that they're still struggling with something.
To be expected.
Yep.
Guys, can I ask you for something?
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm
Fucking hell.
here to save the day.
When we get to her and we start speaking, if anything happens to me, if I start behaving weirdly, could you maybe try and help? I don't know whether she can control me, if she can do anything. I don't know if any of that's gonna happen. However, I know that right now I'm not really friendly towards her, and I would never go against you. So if I start behaving weirdly, you should know that something's foul, and maybe she's doing something to me.
Hmm.
So either fucking leave and save yourselves, or maybe try and stop her.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely the second.
So-
yeah.
If we notice anything odd about you, I'll probably just banish you for like 50 seconds.
If you're not talking in my head
see
and
how I
telling
react.
me off at every point, then I'll definitely know something's off.
I appreciate that. Okay. I think I'm probably ready. And before we start going there, basically I'll cast the telepathic bond on all of us, so we would be able to speak to each other, regardless of what happens. Ritual casting.
I wonder, if you're not sure about this, to be safe, could we do it where I transform into you and you transform into somebody else, and you tell me what to say, like for your mental, like until you trust what's happening.
Whoa. That's kind of cool, actually.
I do kind of like that. I think
But-
she's gonna find out quite fast, but
It
Why
is-
I
not?
mean, yeah, it was worth a go.
It also instantly tells her that you don't fucking trust her, or is she already familiar with that?
I mean,
don't
also
know.
it means if she recognizes you, she's not being replaced or something.
True. Well, I don't. Well, so see, if you act like me, we've never been that close. So you don't have to act as if you're meeting someone you've missed, if that makes sense. However, I would expect her to. I think she will be waiting for me to ask her a few questions. First things first, it would make sense to ask her, why did she never told me about what I was? Or why did she lead me to believe I look the way I look?
Well, I was thinking we could play it more by ear, like with you could just tell me what to ask, sort of in how to respond.
You know, that's very logical.
Like rather
And
than
I
me trying to
didn't think
remember
of it.
everything, 'cause I'm not going to remember everything.
Yes, that makes sense. Let's do that. But yeah, when we get there, you don't have to act as if you're close, or like familiarity is like,
I mean, that's good because I don't know how to anyway.
yeah, same. Anyway, I will be telling you what to say. That makes sense. And I'll turn into Andros when we are at a safe space where no one can see me shapeshift.
It's at this point, whilst you're trying to slip your way out of the table booth, Carnellen comes in and sits down beside you, trapping you in. Hello, guys. It's been a long time. No see. How are you all finding yourselves?
Cornelian. Right. Hi, man. How you doing? And then I extend my arm for a handshake.
Which one?
The right one.
Is that one with Moonpiercer or Suncarver on it?
That's the one with Moonpiercer.
Ooh.
Also, I want to. Well, it's a handshake. It's a handshake. So, and this time it's also an intentional handshake, as in I do want to hurt him. So instead of rolling a d4, I would like to roll a d8 if that's all right, or make him roll a d8.
You
Or I think
extend
just-
your arm and sort of like averting your eyes a little bit and not wanting to look at him. At the moment you do, he reaches out his hand, but he grabs you by the wrist and pulls your arm forward. Damn, Sid, this is looking good. When did you have this done? And he runs his fingers over your wrist gently a bit. It's like, that's a nice piece of artwork you got there.
You can see a very initial sense of shock on Sid's face because his plan failed. Right? He's like actually kind of annoyed that just happened. Yeah. Got this. Got this magical spear that I tuned to basically now. You know.
Well, that's
Oh.
a
I-
weapon.
So with my other arm, I.
That's a weapon, brother.
Yeah, he
I'm
pats you on the
flexible.
biceps. Is like, I thought these were already weapons.
Yeah.
No. Jeez, man, come on. And I show with my other arm, my other hand, and make sun carve up here.
Oh. Oh, you weren't kidding. It's really a weapon.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
what I've
thing
been
looks good.
Thanks, I guess.
You got two of them, one in each arm.
Well, if you will let go for a second,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll make the other one appear, and I just stand there with like two spears in my hands, and just, like normally I'd be loving to boast about these great weapons that I have, but I'm like,
All right. But those away, come sit down, man. Tell me how you guys have been. How's your travels been? Anxie's kept me up to date with some of it, but I'm sure she left out plenty of details. How's your journey here been?
all right. Killed some
Quite
bad
long.
guys here and there. Usual.
Yeah, that cult had you held up for quite a while, I heard. Things all worked
I
out in the
suppose.
end, though.
Yep.
I just mutter under my breath, and the water from my drink suddenly jumps at him.
At him?
Yeah.
Roll a d20. What's your spell attack modifier? +7? +8?
+9.
+9.
+9.
Let me get
I
up.
have 20 charisma. So.
Fuck is Carnell's
Wait, mine's
AC?
as much as well.
Charismatic person.
Carnellen.
I mean, it's just water. It's like it's not like it's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, but its AC is also a factor of if he's going to dodge it or not. Let me see. What's his AC? Not high enough. You splash down like his chin, the front of his chest with water, and he just
Oh, that's unfortunate. And
I
I
put
guess
my hand over. I put my hand over Vesper Rings. Like, oh, sorry, it does that sometimes.
well, that's unfortunate, and I cast prestidigitation on him.
Andros, you're as Andros as ever. How are you doing?
I just don't respond.
Playing it cool, nice, nice.
Oh dear.
Baylor, you look like you've grown a bit. How's things?
Pretty good, Colin, and good seeing you again.
Thank you, man. It's good to see you too. Was this any points just vaguely up at the sky? Did this everything going on hold you up by much? 'Cause I would have been here a lot sooner otherwise.
It held us for quite some time, yeah. First the cold, then the sky split with a hand grabbing it. A few things run out of it. That was interesting, right? Then we found the pool thing that we told you of. But apart from that,
And I'm assuming these are the two that you weren't with you when you set off.
these were with us. Well, this one, Andros took. Yeah, they're new.
Yeah. How are you two doing? You readjusting well enough? Randy looks up at him. It's been quite the ordeal. Getting reacquainted with life, so much having changed, you know. Yeah, I don't know personally how it is, but I've seen people go through something similar. I'm sure it's rough on you, but I think the best thing to remember is that someone brought you back because they really wanted you back, and I think that's the best thing to hold on to. Aubrey cracks a little bit of a smile. Randy gets a little bit even more dejected and looks somewhere else. Can't remember if I've met this fella or not, and he points his head towards Torin.
There was a whole thing.
Fly, you've not heard of me, but I definitely know a lot about you.
There's a few people in this day and age that don't, whether I lament it or not.
I didn't say it was a good thing.
You guys have terrible memory.
I'm sorry, have I met this gentleman before?
I've seen Kanalan multiple times, haven't I?
A few, but also he's played at your birthday when you were a child.
Oh, you're
That's the
that
whole
one.
thing.
Yes, no, I do remember.
Right.
Tim. Something beginning with T.
He hears in his head, Torin plays.
Torin. There we go. See, I knew I remembered it.
Sid gives a suspicious look to Anxie.
I'm just living day by day, trying to do what I do, which is just stab and hide. Still, you know.
Trying to stay off of Anxie's bad list. I've heard.
Unfortunately, that I've been on that list for quite from start to finish since we met, and but it's a slow and steady process. You know, it's a slow build up.
Yeah, I know that all too well, my friend.
Andros was the first person on my butt list, and look at him. He looks like me now.
He does look like you. What's that about?
Is this what I'm looking forward to in the future? Just looking like you guys at the end.
No, it means I trust him. We are trying to see whether my master would recognize someone else acting as me while I'm them. just fun things, nothing unusual.
Right. Are you planning on heading there immediately?
I was thinking of doing that.
You don't want to rest? You've been traveling all day. Surely you want to meet your master at your best self after you've had time to recuperate. I've booked a room here for the night already. I assumed we'd be staying at least one night and visit her in the morning.
I already booked rooms for all of us, but I just assumed it would have made sense for us to go immediately.
Maybe it does. I just hate visiting new people after having spent a long time traveling. Traveling's a very draining affair and makes me feel very stinky and gross.
I think
Fair.
he's calling you stinky.
No, I said it makes me feel it. Come on.
I've already
Uh-huh.
cleaned him, so he should be feeling quite clean, but sure. Anyway, I suppose it would make sense for us to rest a bit before heading there. Maybe it would be beneficial if I even think of what I'm going to say to her. Because I've not done that.
That'll be a good idea. And you sure you want to have Andros take your place? This is the first time you're meeting her in a long time, right?
He's gonna say whatever I have to say. That's an easy fix.
Sure, but if she were to notice, it gets things off to a antagonistic start, I would assume. I don't know the connection between you and your master. Maybe you know each other like that and would play pranks on each other or something, but it's just a little unusual, that's all.
I suppose it is unusual to use my changeling abilities I didn't know of because of her.
I mean, to be fair, it seems like a very Faye thing to do.
I just assumed it would be something that I've learned to do by myself because she kept the information away from me. It would have just shown her that I'm very good at it now. But you're correct. Maybe it would put things in a quite tense manner if we start the conversation like this.
That's just all I'm assuming. I don't. I just thinking before I speak. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm just a bit tense. We can just ignore talking about this whole ordeal. I have a lot to think about, but for now, I don't think it's a bad idea to make her guess if she can actually notice whether someone she used to navigate her research is a bit different than it used to be.
Yes, then by all means you should. Carney's looking a little taken aback, like he made a social misstep without realizing it.
I can pretty much sense that because of my high insight, right?
Yep. He's just feeling a little awkward.
I mean, he would hear in his head, I don't mean to be rude. I'm just I'm out of my element. I do not know how to proceed with this situation. And I do appreciate your opinion and insights, but right now, I'm very angry. And I don't know how to control it. So I'm sorry.
Indeed. Well, do you guys know what I dealt with on my travels over here?
Nope. And I don't care. And you see me make a little movement with my arms, both spears get slurped up into my arms again. Tattoos appear, and I walk over. We're in a bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
I walk over to a bar to go get a drink. And
Well,
walk off.
I was in Merendia, and I was just traveling, going to take the path over to here, and I would have been here within just over a week tops, but sat right in the middle of the pass was this giant red dragon. Sleeping most of the time and then lecturing us the rest of it. It wouldn't let anyone pass. It was rather ridiculous. It had been somehow taken off its leash, I guess, was a way that it referred to itself a couple times since the whole points at the sky again, since all that happened.
You got to meet a dragon, like a real dragon?
Yeah, and he was really annoying. Like the entire time, he was really, really annoying. Like I spent days there expecting him to eventually move, and then after he finished a lecture, he would go right back to sleep again.
I think I know how you felt.
Meeting a dragon does sound very cool, though. I'd love to meet a dragon.
Well, still there if you want to go take a peek at him. Well, I assume. I paid some dwarfs an extortionate amount to use some makeshift tunnel they dug under him.
I do appreciate it.
Oh, it's all good.
Was that all you had to deal with?
For the most part, there were plenty of bandits and close calls of vagabonds trying to take up arms and advantage of the chaos.
Does he have any wounds that are visible?
Not that you can see currently. But awkwardly, nothing really much is getting said between you guys. It's a very quiet bar/inn, and there really aren't many other people talking. Whenever you guys are talking, it's not in necessarily hushed tones, but quiet tones.
Mm-hmm. I will try to relay some information that I've not said throughout our sending spells, basically about the elements that we found more information about. So the Radiant and the other one. Since I've mentioned the Radiant, but I've not mentioned that there is an opposite one. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said something about the two men shagging on Baylor's neck. So now we have two celestial friends, I suppose. I can't think of the word.
Friends in high
Planetar.
places are always welcome. Well, sounds like you've certainly had quite the ordeal. I'm glad you all made it safe and sound.
And I'm glad you're safe.
Sorry if I'm not my usual expressive self. There's just seldom moments where I get to act like a quiet individual. when you've been around as much as I have, you sort of have a expected reputation of yourself that you've got to keep up for anyone who might be watching. But here, thankfully, no one recognizes me.
Yeah, yes,
Oh.
it's so hard.
Apart from, the what was stated, does he seem off?
Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna use lucky. Better.
He definitely seems a little groggy from travel and 3 hours straight of having played his instrument, but the Kani you've seen before you doesn't seem all too dissimilar than the Kani that you've spent quiet, intimate moments with. They were the only real opportunities that you got to spend with Kani where he wasn't continuing his character. And this seems to be a extension of that. In this moment, it's not exactly his true self or anything like that, but it's just a side of him you don't often get to see.
Brother's not completely masking. Have you been praying?
Every night's just a little something something to the big man above.
Who've you chosen?
Zora seems as good as any. He's usually the one I see doing most of the stuff up there anyway, so give him a little something something, you know.
Zora's not been great to their child.
Oh, you mean Protocost, like the one in the locket?
Yes.
I don't think it's necessarily that bad, or from what I've heard at least, it's not treated as if it's something bad.
Honestly, I think it's amazing for them. But the sentiment just feels off.
From what I know, Protocost is still revered within the halls of Zora. Just for the emphasis, he's god of beginnings, and I've heard many a Zora worshipper all too often tell me that it's never too late for a new beginning. They're very big on rehabilitation, I guess you could say, and forcing his own firstborn child to have to deal with it as well. What's more emblematic of that? Of his vindication for such a topic.
That's an interesting take.
I mean, you say that, but like he isn't bound to the locket. He can go about normally. What about the other guy?
I can't speak to a god's reasoning, but the gentleman that's locked in there with him has definitely outlasted any expectation that he would have had as a mortal before. How did they seem? Did they two of them seem happy together?
Oh, very happy.
Can't be that bad of a thing then.
Yeah. I just wonder whether Zora would be unhappy with us basically reuniting them.
Well, I mean, the locket still exists. Can't be that mad about it. He made it. He can very easily unmake it.
That's valid.
I'm not a religious scholar of any kind, but I assume that they can just do whatever it is that they want, so.
I mean, I'm not religious at all, and I've been praying.
Oh,
Been praying to
who's
Leroy about, but I've been doing something.
getting in touch with your Fey side?
Made sense.
Especially given the favor he did for you all.
Just made sense when he was the one that actually knew what we did, to be fair. And we didn't really feel his wrath in an insane way, so by all means, he's the fairest of them all, as far as I can tell.
As good a one as any to send your prayers to. It's at this point, after chatting and food, that it's starting to get a little bit later. And you can see light start to gradually fade from the sky and turn the familiar golden color of the coming dusk. Are we staying the night here?
You mean in the inn?
Yes.
Well, we didn't really move when we had the chance, so I would assume so.
Oh, good. Wasn't fully clear. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah. Been a lot on my mind recently as well. Flashes you an awkward smile.
With how the world is currently?
Yes, that's right.
God damn.
I would inside that. Just for the fun.
Go for it.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
This is a man who, by his own self-admission, spent extortionate amounts of money and a good amount of his time to be here. It's evident to all exactly what it is that he's pondering about.
The moment she realizes that she's basically just taken what was said, I mean, misinterpreted it, she just blushes like as if her skin wasn't already just extremely white, and then there's just like these red dots basically showing up on her face. Oh. And just doesn't say shit.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've had the rather exhausting day. Would you like to retire for the night now?
I think it's a good time.
He stands up, and being the person closest to the edge of the booth, him standing up allows the rest of you to scuttle out, or those who are sat on his half anyway. And you will start to turn to walk towards the stairs. As they do, Anxie, he turns to you. I've rented my own room, if that be something that
Yeah.
you're... Okay.
You don't have to finish that. I guess there is a lot to catch up with.
Catching up, sure.
Right.
Each of you find a way, or find your way to your rooms, and you guys notice that Anxie heads into a room with Carnellen and leaves the rest of you behind.
That's gonna be a really rough morning.
As all of you are tucking down for the night, your minds are all spinning elsewhere. And whatever does or doesn't happen between Anxie and Carnellen is unknown to the rest of you. But as each of you enjoy pleasant night's sleep, please press the long rest button on your character sheets. And as dawn breaks and the sound of the most beautiful young birds outside chirp and flutter across the town's roofs, crisp morning air gently breathes into your room. That is where we'll bring tonight's session to a close.
Good. Because one still needs to be there next morning.
If she's getting up in the morning, it's a good thing, you know?
Can't wait to get too late. I need to figure out what tattoo she got. How big does it have to be? Is it like covering a really large area?
I was thinking, like, at minimum, when I was saying large tattoo, I was thinking minimum, like, your entire upper chest and shoulders, but you can have it be wherever.
I can just go you
you can go bigger than that if you want, but I was thinking that's at least the minimum size.
Hell yeah. I'm cooking. Can't wait to like put my ideas into work, because like I would like to tell all of my friends what I've gotten.
And next week, you guys will be meeting with Marceline Ember Whisper.
Marceline.
That's her master's name.
It's meant just so I remember for next time.
Yeah.
You can call her Marcy, Torin. You have a way with people.
I don't know if that was a compliment or an insult.
It was a compliment, meaning that you can.
I'll take it.
Because you're noble, like.
In fact, seeming as I'm being a noble, I will try to think of some kind of speak in some kind of posh way when I meet her.
Let's
I will do
fucking
that.
go.